And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
The Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Thursday evening. Again, thanks for everyone showing up tonight. Talk a little bit more Giants baseball. How about that? Our daily dose of Giants baseball, and of course, baseball in general. You know, we kick around everything on this show. But again, guys, welcome you all. We got a lot to talk about, guys. A lot to talk about. And that's always a good thing when you have a daily show, is to have something to be able to talk about every single day. All right, guys. Again, I see everyone out there. SF is out there. Hell of this, hell of that. Senior Grand Admiral, Clam Chowder, Red Heckmo, Spencer. What's up, man? Of course, Benji, Gilbert, Coffee 49. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it. Williams out there, and of course Johnny T, Wasteland Studios. Guys, appreciate every single one of you. And of course Daniel, my Portuguese friend from Sacramento. See, I remember. All right, anyways, what are we gonna go? What do we should jump into? Again, the title tonight is going to be, what are the latest San Francisco Giants off-season rumors? Right? What's up, Dilly? What are the off-season rumors? You know what? I tell you what, before we get into who it may be, let's maybe talk about what Buster Posey had to say this morning on KNBR. Buster Posey was on there with Murph and Marcus early in the morning. It was a pretty long interview. Had some tidbits out there, guys. There's some tidbits. What I liked is what he didn't say spoke louder than what he did say. And can anyone kind of guess what I'm getting at here? Can anyone guess what I'm saying? What he didn't say was more important than what he did say. Can anyone guess where I'm kind of going with that? Anybody? Yes, Heckmo, shortstop. That was also talked about. Yep. Shout out you. Yeah, thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Hey, you're one of the 500, Daniel. You are one of the 500. Absolutely. Joshua, again, talking about Ha-Seong Kim. Again, we'll be talking about that shortly. But again, what is it that Buster Posey didn't say that was more important than what he did say on that interview? For any of you who actually listened, okay, that is important. He didn't say nothing about payroll, but I didn't expect him to say anything about payroll. You know what I like? What he did? Buster Posey did not overpromise. Farhan every time would always, and that's another thing, Daniel, that is important. He didn't overpromise what he is going to do. What's up, Alex? He did not. Glenn will be joining us. He'll be joining us just a little bit late. He did not Overpromise, man. And that was the most important thing that I think I got out of the interview. The most important. There's other things, of course, that were important. Don't get me wrong. What's up, Alfonso? How's it going, man? Yes, Senior, that was another thing. Hold on. That's something he did say. But yeah, absolutely. But again, like I said, he didn't overpromise. Huge, guys. That is huge. Again, Farhan would always go out there and overpromise, and the next thing you know, people are let down. He didn't come out and say, "Oh, we're big game shopping." He didn't go out there and say, "We got all the money in the world." He didn't say that, guys. And that, again, that is very important when you're getting into the off season. It kind of tempers the expectations. Look, they may get somebody, they may not get somebody. We don't know. All right. And again, I think what that kind of does, it tells players, agents, what's up, Giants report? It tells other agents that the Giants are not going to be trifled with. They're not going to get caught in a bidding war. What's up, Darren? They will not be caught in a bidding war. And that is important because I think that's what a lot of the agents did to the San Francisco Giants when Farhan Zaidi was running president of baseball operations. That's what it felt like, at least. All right. Let's just say that. That's what it felt like. So it was nice to hear Buster Posey not overpromise. A couple other things. Yes. And I alluded to this in the description. He said on multiple occasions, guys, the Giants are looking for a shortstop. What, again, we could debate this, guys. Who is the shortstop that the Giants need? Who is the shortstop that the Giants will more than likely get? That's going to be the important part. Yeah, everybody, I know there's basically there's two that's been talked about, right? As we're talking about the latest San Francisco Giants rumors, people are talking about Willie Adames. Of course, Ha-Seong Kim seems to be, I think Ha-Seong Kim seems a little bit higher than Willie Adames as far as actually coming to the San Francisco Giants. No D-shot. Let's not go there yet. And then we're going to get into what else he said as well, too. He did not say they would not go after a free agent. All right. He did not say they would not go after a free agent. They said, or I should say, he said, for sustained success, you want to do it through your own organization. Makes sense. I agree, right? If you want sustained success, you want to do it through your farm system. 100%. I get it. That makes sense. But, and that's the caveat, the flip side, if you will, but you also got to go out there and you also got to get pieces that are going to help your team. When your farm system isn't exactly producing what needs to be produced to achieve the goal of championship baseball, which he has stated as being a goal for Buster Posey, right? So let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Shortstop. What do you guys think? Everybody, I've heard Willie Adames again. I heard Ha-Seong Kim. Seems like it might be Ha-Seong Kim. It might be Ha-Seong Kim. I don't know. Again, Buster Posey's talking defense, right? He's talking defense. He's played with Bob Melvin. His best friend is Jung Hoo Lee. Look, things are lining up. Things are lining up as far as Ha-Seong Kim being the San Francisco Giants shortstop.
Hey! And are you really happy about that, though? Are you happy?
What? Oh, I don't like it. To be honest, I don't like it. Now, is he a better defenser? Listen to me. What the hell is that? What the hell is a defenser? Is he better at defense than, say, Willie Adames? Would he be cheaper than Willie Adames, right? So that's kind of what we have to get at here. What is going to be,
hey guys,
the focus? All right, what's up, Glenn? How's it going, man? How's your evening?
Sorry, I was running late. Top of the hour, I had to walk my daughter back from across the.
Hey, that happens, man. You got to take care of business, man.
Well, you know what kind of neighborhood it is, and sometimes her and her friend were. She was working till it's 10 o'clock, 10:15 here, so I had to walk over and get her. And
No worries.
there are a lot of crazies out this time. I don't know what Eric. I'll be glad. Never thought when
We'll be back in San Francisco.
Never thought when I'd be the safety, the sanctuary, the sanctity. Anyway, yeah. So
Nice.
guys, how you doing? Good to be back here. Eric and I on an epic run. Had a great show last night. I
Fun.
like the theme tonight, Eric.
Yeah,
Like
how about
the
that?
theme.
I'm already kind of getting into it. I'm prefacing it, Glenn, with I don't know if you heard it. Buster Posey was on KNBR this morning, had a nice little interview.
Mhm.
We're kind of getting into that. Buster Posey, just so you know where I'm at, Buster Posey has said on that interview and also during the GM meetings that a focus for the San Francisco Giants is going to be shortstop. Now we're talking about, is it Willie Adames? Is it Hassan Kim? Is it a trade, guys? Could there be a trade?
Ooh, never
for
thought of
a
that.
shortstop, right? Look, and here's another thing, guys. Again, I'm going back to what Buster Posey said. He talked about the quote unquote Trinity, the Trinity of making a roster competitive. What is the Trinity, Glenn? To put together a championship roster. I've talked about it so many damn times. You will be graded, and it's not multiple choice.
I'm going to be graded on this. I will say pitching,
Okay. I see what you're going.
hitting, and defense.
Okay, that's yes, but that's where I'm going.
Am I close? Oh, we'll ask the guys in there.
What is the Trinity?
Did I take a wrong turn?
What is the look? Okay, I'm busting out. Hey, for those of you who know Clausewitz, if anyone knows Clausewitz out there, you ever heard of the paradoxal Trinity? Well, I'm trying to use that. I'm trying to use the paradoxal Trinity that Clausewitz has used. Listen to this, getting a little bit of smart here, getting a little bit of education. I'm using the Trinity as far as how you put together a roster.
I'm with Babe. How about I'm with Babe?
Nice. Yes. Rox, you, sir, are correct.
I like his answer.
Drafting. Yeah. Ibrahim. Yeah, I knew Ibrahim. Yeah. Draft, free agency, and trades. That is
Abraham. Making me look bad.
Alex, shut the hell up. With all due respect, Alex, shut the hell up. But
there's another good answer there.
But honestly, and you know what? Buster Posey talked about that. He talked about sustained success by using the draft. He talked about, hey, yes, you can improve through the draft or through the free agency. You can also improve in trades. So he mentioned all three of those, which is important because you better be. It better not just be one way or the highway type of philosophy. You got to be able to hit on those. So again, I think I know we're talking a lot about free agents. Wasteland Studios, Soto, Adames, and Burns. To be honest with you, I would not mind Adames if you get Soto. But back to this. We're not even talking about trades, guys. Who could they trade for? And you know what? Senior says trade Webb. That could happen. But I don't know if I want to prospect. In when you're in the off season, you're looking for major league players. You're not necessarily looking for prospects. Not to say that it can't get done, but usually during the trade deadline, that's when you're getting your prospects. Normally.
Yeah.
Because the Giants need to fill some holes. And I don't think right now they need to worry about quote unquote the depth, even though they kind of do. But yeah, exactly. When your team sucks, I get what you're saying, Senior. I'm tracking, dude. I'm tracking. So we'll see what's going to happen here.
You know why, Eric? I don't, as much as I can't believe I'm about to say this, you know why I think they're not going to trade a guy like Webb? Have you noticed a little trend lately, Eric? There was today's announcement. Somebody just mentioned it in the chat, right?
Uh-huh.
They hire the GM from downstairs at Oracle Park, there seems to be a lot of keeping it in the family. So I can't see Buster saying to his old buddy Webb, sorry, gotta send you over to Miami. I can't see it. I just can't see it, Eric.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I see a lot of keeping it in the family. Again, Randy Winn today, the GM move. They're just, do you sense that too? I don't like it. I don't like this keep it in the family routine, but
I tell you what, though,
philosophy.
As far as Winn is concerned, are you really keeping it in a family? Yeah, he was a former Giant, but he's done play-by-play with the Giants. He's doing the post and the pre and the post, right? So, I mean, yeah, even though he's an employee of NBC Sports Bay Area, he's never been part of the organization per se, right? He wants to get back at Bay, which is great. And you know what? I'll tell you what, God, you guys are making me go on a tangent here with freaking a Win. We'll come back. Here, guys, we'll come back to how to make the roster better, but let's talk about Randy Winn. I think it's a great move. You know why? Guess what Randy Winn was? What was Randy Winn? Anyone? What is Randy Winn?
What is he?
What is he? What is Randy Winn? What would you consider his career, so to speak?
Average at best.
Average? Okay. You would say average? Thank you, Christian. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Christian. Yes, he's a hitter. You know what he is? I'll tell you what he is. He's a career 284 hitter. Career 284 batting average. A career 343 on base percentage. Now, did he have a lot of power? No. But the guy is a hitter. The Giants need somebody out there to help them learn how to hit. And he's a class person. Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. He's a hitter, dude. Yes, Christian. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I want to see a guy in an organization who's a professional hitter, man. That's what I want. I want a hitter. I don't want a swinger. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't want a guy who just goes out there and just swings for the fences. Look, is there a place for someone like that on the roster? Absolutely. But not 1 through 9, man. Not 1 through 9.
No, you can't, Eric.
Right?
Win. You're saying no bombs, so no splash, and obviously no flash. I mean, Win? You don't want a team made up of a whole bunch of wins. Well, actually, at the end of the year, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
That would be nice. But I think Randy Winn's fantastic. He's going to be, again, I've said this before. What it matters, what is his position? Vice President of Player Development. So he's going to give his big league experience and also I don't know what his traits or skills are as a teacher, but I think that's going to be important, man. He can identify talent, and we'll see, guys. He has been with the organization, well, with NBC Sports Bay Area, though, right? Giants Sports Talk or Giants Sports Talk, Giants Report. I think this would be good. I think it's going to be a good move, and we'll see. Again, is it in-house? I guess you kind of could say that, Glenn, a little bit, right?
I think so. I call it in-house. I want to see. You know, time will tell, Eric, when we see our first big move, a drastic move, a move that shows that Buster Posey is a man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And here we go. And you know what? I think he's cooking,
when you're in the
guys.
position he is, you got to make you got to make tough decisions, right? Trades, cutting players, sending players to the minors, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Here we go.
I mean, we're early on in this whole exercise, Eric, but you got to wait till he makes it. And you know what? He can't pussyfoot around this, Eric. You're going to have to make those. And if it means trading your buddy, your old pal, serving it in there behind home plate, then, Eric, it's got to be done.
We'll see.
You can't run a team of buddies. I'll tell you that.
This is what's important. I'm telling you what's huge. And Glenn, you missed the beginning. When I was talking about when Posey gave that interview, I said it was more important what he didn't say than what he did say, because Buster Posey did not come out giving any of these grandiose statements saying that they're going to be in for a big free agent that they got money to spend. He didn't come out and overpromise like Farhan continually did. So that again is important. Look, back to what the Giants can do. You know what? We've talked a lot again about free agents, but we really haven't talked about who the Giants could trade for. I've mentioned maybe trying to trade for Vladdy and Bichette. I've mentioned that. Is that out of the realm of possibility? No. Is it a small percentage? Yeah, probably, but you don't know. We don't know what is going on behind closed doors, guys. We just don't. And until there is news coming down that the Giants signed so-and-so, we cannot. It sucks as a fan, guys. Don't get me wrong, man. It sucks. Yeah, we're sitting here wanting, yay, come on, let's go. We want to get, we want to get cooking, so to speak. So it's going to be everything. Yeah, exactly, Giants report. He's keeping everything close to the chest, and he hasn't deviated from that. He's a poker player right now. I like it. And what I said earlier too, Glenn, he's not allowing these players' agents to use the Giants as a bargaining chip, so to speak, to drive the price
no
up,
leverage
right?
this time around.
Exactly, right? Isn't that smart? Come on. Yeah. That's smart.
Guys, we come in here every night and we talk about what ifs and could be's and wannabes. We're talking about opening day rosters and the trades over the offseason. So we're talking about cooking. Eric, you used the term cooking. We don't even have any ingredients yet.
Oh,
we don't know what's going on yet. We haven't gone to the supermarket yet, Eric. We don't even have the ingredients to see what's cooking.
Hey, before you start cooking, what do you got to get?
Yeah, you just hit on it. For me,
you gotta get the recipe. You got to get the recipe, baby.
Yeah, but
you got to get the recipe.
But then you got to light the fire, Eric. There's no fire. I don't know. You call it keeping it close to the vest. My God, give us something to get excited about.
You have to. Nobody's doing anything but the Angels, okay? Nobody is doing anything but the Angels. So it's okay. Look, people are filling out what's going on. We know what they're doing. Maybe they're just waiting for winter meetings. I don't know.
The rock band Angels, their biggest hit was Keeps No Secrets. And that's exactly what the Anaheim Angels are doing right now, eh?
Yeah,
we know what they're doing. They're out there making moves. They're making some strange moves, Eric, though. They're bringing in dare I say they're doing a little San Francisco Giants dance down there. They're bringing guys in cheap and they're making lots of moves. And I don't think their moves are going to pay dividends.
Okay. Oh, guys. And here's another thing. Senior,
I don't think.
Because I was going to talk about that. It's something we're going to have to talk about as well. Okay. We haven't even settled on what the hell the shortstop's going to be yet. Well, I guess we'll circle back to that. But we're all over the place right now. Bear with us. He talks about getting Kobe Mayo. Giants could have got Kobe Mayo at the trade deadline, and they screwed up because they Blake Snell did exactly what we said he was going to do. He wasn't going to opt in. He's going to opt out. There was no extension, and you lost him. And guess what? With him walking out the door, you also lost the potential of getting Kobe Mayo back in the trade deadline. Huge miss by the San Francisco Giants. Huge miss.
We knew that. I said that last night, Eric.
Can't cry over spilled
milk. Failure of epic proportion each and every trade deadline, especially this year.
Well, this and last. And
last two.
2022, 2023, 2024.
Yeah, but especially this year, knowing what you were knowing what was going to happen. Eric, losing Snell, there's no surprise at a left field. We knew this was going to happen. So did the front office. Hey, Buster, thanks for dropping by, buddy.
Appreciate it, Buster.
Appreciate
right
it,
on, buddy. Right on.
Appreciate Buster dropping by to see what kind of power we wield on this show, Eric.
Man. What is up, Gamer? A resident Padre fan.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. Has he recovered? Right. He seems to be bouncing back quite nicely. It's good to see.
He is. He's recovered. I think he's recovered. Did some deep breathing, sought some professional help.
Yoga.
Okay, real quick. About going back on Eldridge. Here's another thing that Posey said on the morning show. Sounds like Bryce Eldridge is not going to be your starting first baseman. It's not happening. They want him to have more time. He said he only spent 1 year in the minor leagues, right? We all know that. He spent 1 year in the minor leagues.
Don't let him soft soap you, Eric. Don't let him.
No,
this is coming from Brett. This is coming from Posey.
No. Yes,
was a career minor leaguer? No way. He was up. Boom.
Don't
tell me that. Whoa, we got to leave him in the minor leagues. You got to get him more seasoning. Let them.
How long did Posey? How long did Posey stay in the minor leagues? He needs it because he does. Again, remember, he didn't really he never played first base other than this year. And when he first started the year, he was an outfield.
Man.
Look, and that's fine. I'm okay. So again, guys, be expecting a free agent first baseman, maybe a 1 or 2 year contract, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Look, but it doesn't mean, listen to me, guys, listen to me. It doesn't mean they're blocking Eldridge. They just want Bryce Eldridge to percolate, to simmer, if you will. They want him to make sure that he is good. Look, they talked about this in another interview, that there was guys that were rushed that shouldn't have been rushed, and it set him up for failure. They want a whole player. They just don't want a guy who swings the bat, but they also want a guy who drinks a lot of Pepsi. They also want a guy who plays defense as well.
I'm trying to drink this without coming up my nose, man.
But again, guys, yes, that's exactly what it is, Mike. That's exactly what it is. And that's okay. So don't be surprised, guys. Don't be surprised if you see a Paul Goldschmidt, a Carlos Santana, an Anthony Rizzo, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
I need that sound effect from The Price is Right.
Yeah, I know. But I would not be surprised.
I thought we were a Goldschmidt free zone. I thought I made it quite clear that this was a Goldschmidt free zone. God help us
but
all.
I think it's coming. I think it's coming. Because listening to what Buster Posey said, that immediately perked my ears, saying Giants are going to go get a 1 or 2 year first baseman.
Oh, see. So we're continuing to play with also rans, Eric. Keep contracts and also rans.
No, they're not. They're punting 2025. And I even said that. That's okay. Because they want Eldridge, when he comes up, to be the well-rounded player that they need. They need him to be a well-rounded player. You cannot sit there and throw the guy out there if he's not ready. And look, Buster Posey, I have no reason at all to not believe what Buster Posey is doing. He hasn't done nothing to show us.
I can't believe how many people in the chat are fine with Goldschmidt.
Because it's only a 1 year deal. That's it.
And Kim.
That's it. Yeah, I know, the Kim one. I mean, what are you going to do?
Like, Eric, you think about it. Picture our lineup. Picture what we had last year and put a Goldschmidt in there and drop Kim over at either second or short.
Let's be honest.
And how good are we going to be? This could be an epic failure, Eric. This is terrible.
Hold on.
I told you I wanted fresh faces in new places. Get some new players.
You're going to see
good players. Goldschmidt.
You're going to see
Goldschmidt, Eric.
Yep, you're going to see him. I'm telling you. You watch. You watch, man.
Jesus, Eric. He'll be using his bat as a walker to get out there to first base to play the infield. How old's the guy?
He is 37.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. I know.
Yeah.
But
and in baseball terms, that's a senior freaking citizen, man.
I tell you what, though. Answer me this. Is Goldschmidt better than Wade?
You know what? At that point, just keep Wade. Wait
just keep Wade. You would just keep Wade.
Why not? Why not,
Maybe
Eric?
they do. Maybe they do.
Are you telling me Goldschmidt is a big improvement? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Let's take a look. Should we take a look?
I don't freaking think so. Why not just keep it, dude, keep it as is. If you're going to make parallel moves, Eric, then or in my opinion, that's a drop
I see what you're
down.
saying.
Then don't make sometime no moves better than a move.
We're just going to look again. We're going to just look for 2024. That's it. We're not going to do a 3 year. We just want to see what Lamont Wade did and Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, Red. Yeah, Red. Okay, there you go. There you go. A 5-year. Red L wants to give Goldschmidt a 5-year deal. 1 year on the field and 4 years in the broadcast booth.
All right, here we go.
Hiroku says Goldschmidt has a better glove.
Yeah, he probably does.
Goldie is better than Wade, Flores, Kana combined? I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Okay, here we go. Interesting. It's interesting, guys. It's interesting.
I think Alfonso says it so apropos. Ad players are going to help us moving forward. Would be moving parallel or backwards, Eric.
Here we go. Paul Goldschmidt.
Come on.
Lamont Wade. Get out of there. There we go. Here we go. So Lamont Wade, again, he has a better WAR. 2.1. Factoring in defense and offense. But let's look at it. Here we go. Games played and plate appearances. Hits. Look at that. Goldschmidt had 147 hits. Okay. 22 home runs. That's what you want to see from your corner infielder, right? You want to see a guy who's going to pop the ball over the fence. That's your prototypical corner infielder. 65 RBIs, 11 stolen bases. So he's not on a walker, Glenn. He's not on a walker. Batting average and his on base, pretty damn dookie.
All right, Eric. Eric, I know we're only look at those stats you've got up there. And I'm not I'm not coming in here just with the barrel burning for Goldschmidt, all right? But you got a guy who has 147 hits, Eric. Okay? Mm-hmm. Not bad, is it? Not bad.
It's okay.
22 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Why does he only get 65 RBIs if he's got 22 of those runs scored as a home run? Does that mean what is his number with runners in scoring position?
And I don't know.
Those stats lead me to believe that he leaves ducks on the pond.
Hold on. You know what else?
No, that's what we're looking for. He'd fit right in, Eric. He'd fit right in.
You know what else it could also mean? Guys aren't getting on base ahead of him either. That could be a possibility. We don't know. We'd have to actually break down what his
I'd like to do that because when you see a guy's got 22 home runs
with only 65 RBIs,
those numbers are a third of the RBI total. I don't know, Eric, but and it's not like he's got no hits and almost 150 hits. So I don't know, Eric.
I don't. Again.
Hey, bring it up. What was his average for the year? What was his
245
batting average? 245.
245. Not the greatest.
I don't know, Eric. I still think if you're saying that you've got the first baseman of the future and he's a couple of years away, maybe even 1 year away, then don't make this move. Just keep what you got. Shuffle. Do what the Giants do best. Shuffle players in and out, man. Just let the
you got to get rid of the near term. You got to think long term. Goldschmidt isn't here to win in 2025. Baba Booey says 203 with runners in scoring position. You know what that's called? That's called ass wipe. That's horrible. Okay.
There you go. Thanks, Baba.
Baba Booey, what was Wade's batting average with runners in scoring position? If you could look that up, please. Again, we're not winning in 2025. Even if we got Soto, we're not winning in 2025. We're not winning in 2026. The whole purpose of having Goldschmidt or even Wade, whoever, at first base is just a bridge to Bryce Eldridge. That's what it is. You got to understand that. We can't go out there and sign a Pete Alonso for 5 years because you'll be blocking Bryce Eldridge unless they sign Pete Alonso, right? So then when Eldridge is ready, guess where Pete goes?
To the retirement home.
DH. Fair enough.
Retirement
home, DH. Okay.
All right, things worse than death. Eric, tell things worse than death who's dropping in. How you doing?
What
have I got Jung Hoo batting next year?
326.
That's what my prediction is. Jung Hoo bats 3-2.
You know what? I'll tell you what.
270. That's a minuscule mark. I think he's going to be a 300 plus hitter.
Things worse than death. Thank you, sir, for showing up in the chat. He made a fantastic comment in one of our live streams a few streams ago. Fantastic. I told him he has an open invite to come on the show anytime we want. So maybe a little bit later on, if you stick around there, things worse than death, We'll
He
bring
must
you
have
on.
been bringing it. What did he say?
I want to hear what you have to say if you're willing to. It's all
Oh,
good.
Eric.
290. So maybe you keep Wade then.
I'm telling you.
Maybe you keep Wade then. Again, this is the last year of arbitration, so maybe they hold on to Wade.
Yeah, where's the sizzle? Where's the sizzle in signing a Goldschmidt, Eric? I don't like it.
Exactly. You know what? If Lee and Ramos bat 270, man, I would be. And you know what? One thing Ramos is going to do, he's going to give you some pop as well. The guy has a professional at bat every time he goes on there.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Things worth the death. Right on.
Yeah, and you're going to get Ramos for a full season. Let's hope.
Yes.
I mean, injuries are going to come up. This
He
guy
might
was
hit
an
30
instant
bombs, man.
success.
He might
Instant
hit 30
success just coming up when you least expected. I'm really excited to see what he does in a full season. And I was thinking, Eric, all these guys we're talking about trading, all these guys that are in the minors who have been, back and forth like a yo-yo, Sacramento. You got to keep in mind, Eric, a long season, going to be injuries. It's going to be nice to have some of those guys down there in Sacramento that you can call up, that have a track record of they have produced at the major league level. Right?
Yeah.
Like a Matos.
Matos is going to be down in Sacramento for a while.
Matos is a good guy, a good farmhand to have around, isn't he?
Luciano is also going to be a fun. Look, some of these guys might also be trade pieces. Just so you know, guys.
We're forgetting about what about Schmidt? Now, what do we do with Schmidt? Are we gonna, if we make moves in the infield, are we gonna get bogged down?
I don't know, man. That's a great question. Maybe they have a battle for it in spring training, but I think Fitzgerald has the job, man. Right? Let's just say this.
Got a little, he's a good all-around player.
Would you agree that Fitzgerald's it's his job to lose? It's his job to lose. Again, if someone plays better, if a Schmidt comes into spring training and absolutely kills it, very well may be possible that Schmidt may be a starting second baseman. I don't know. Maybe we'll find that out in spring training. But it seems like Fitzgerald has got the inside line, so to speak.
Don't forget your old buddy McRae.
Yeah, no, McRae, nope.
Your old pal.
Even Buster Posey talked about McRae. Said yes, he has talent, but he needs to work on his bat. They said they want him not to be swinging for the fences. They want him to just wreak havoc on the base pads. But in order to do that, he's gonna have to adjust that swing, man.
Got to get on base. Baba Booey doesn't have to look up that stat for us. Man, he was striking out at almost a half clip.
So he's got to stay in spring training he's got to stay in the minor leagues for quite a while until he can develop.
There is potential. Again, he's a nice guy to have in an emergency.
Yeah.
But if you're starting to play these guys like the last few years, Eric, I think, isn't that our problem in a nutshell the last few years? Eric, we were playing guys on almost a semi-everyday basis who had no business being there.
Yeah.
And we didn't need and I'm not making an excuse. Did we not say we needed to see the young guys?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
we needed
absolutely.
That.
Well, here's the problem.
We threw in the towel early, and there was nothing wrong with that. But now we have a taste in our mouth of what we have. We know what we have. We know their role. We know what their role should be. So it's time for Buster to get things moving, Eric.
It's going to happen. Just give it time. Got to be patient. Patient, young Padawan. Patience.
I know. Did anybody make any moves today? It's been quiet on the Western Front?
Yeah, Angels made a move. They picked up Scott Keenery. Yeah. I think Boston Red Sox picked up a lefty. And that's about it. And there's a bunch of awards. Comeback players of the year were announced today. All that.
You're my comeback player of the year, Eric.
That's right.
You are my comeback man of the year.
I'm all of it. I'm the comeback guys. I'm the MVP.
Our comeback host of the year.
I'm the Silver Slugger, man. I'm everything. No. Anyways. So, guys, let's get back to shortstop. Wasteland Studios talks about Zach Neto to the Giants. What's that going to cost you, Wasteland Studios? Zach Neto has a lot of control, right? What is up, Cryptic Trader? Hey, Paso, man. But Zach Neto, man, that's going to do I don't know. That might be. Would that be tougher to get than even Bichette? I think it will, because Zach Neto, I think, has a lot of years of control. Let's look. Let's take a gander at
guys. I think Eric deserves the award this year. He awards the comeback microphone of the year award goes to Eric. What do you think?
How about what is the Iron Man, man? How many hours am I on here every single damn day? Right?
There you go.
Zach Neto. Let's see where he's at. Where the hell is he at?
Ooh, San Jose Sharks. You look that up, Eric, while oh geez, how did I forget? Hold the phone.
Oh,
overlooking
shit,
Encarnacion to play first base.
Oh shit, that's possible.
Maybe he's not even in the mix, though.
Guys, there's no way we're getting Zach Neto. The guy still has like 5 years of control left. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. Thanks, Buster. Thanks for having confidence here in Giant Sports Talk Live.
Appreciate it, Buster. Thanks.
I believe in you, Buster.
Buster, if you ever want to listen, no sense being in the chat. Come on the show. Put your money where your mouth is. Come on.
Did Neto have shoulder surgery? I think he might have. But again, 5 years of control left, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I looked at it right.
Freak the hell out of Eric if it was Buster Posey, wouldn't it?
No way, man. That's going to cost just way too much. I get what you're saying, Wasteland Studios, and I don't disagree. I would love to get Zach Neto. I just don't think Zach.
Eric, it wouldn't just cost.
Manasian, what's up, Zach? Hey, man, sorry to be so hard on you.
Wouldn't just cost too much, Eric. It would cost more than we have. We don't have the tools to make that happen.
I love this chat, man. I love this chat. Oh my God. Angels Untouchables, Neto and Ben Joyce. Yeah, that's what I figured, man. There's no way I think we're gonna get Neto. Again, let's go back. Well, could the Giants swing for a Bichette? No idea what you're talking about. It's all good. Hey, nothing to see here there, Mr. Manasian. I hope
we got Zach and Buster dropping by. I mean, we're making real inroads with this,
dude.
This channel.
We got the entire
front office.
Baseball operations is right here in Giant Sports Talk Live.
I'm fearful. I'll be doing the show alone. They're ready to sign Eric. You know what it is, Eric? It's all your propaganda. It's all those videos you're sending out.
I got a phone call. Hold up. What?
Oh, all the propaganda. He posts those videos over to the Giants every day, and he's on the Twitter or the X, whatever the hell you call it these days. Eric is making inroads in the media landscape. Maybe he's moving it. You know, I think it's the best kept secret. Oh, he's back. I think you're good. I think you've already signed the deal. You're moving over to help them out at KNBR.
Hey, Glenn, just between me and you.
Eric doing overnights at KNBR.
No.
Well, I'll tell you what, you should be. Man. You should be. You should be.
Mario. So Mario, trade for John. I can't do it. I can't. I know. I can't do it, man. That guy's got like $37 million left. $37 million for like 6 years. Oh. Thanks, Buster. Hey. Give me a call. Oh, man.
Is that your wife? Your wife going by that alias, Buster Posey, today?
No.
All right.
Not at all.
Oh, we're back on the Trout talk, are we? We're back on the Trout
Okay, here we go.
We can't afford to sign free agents, but we can take on that contract. Come on.
Dude. And here's the thing. The guy he's just hurt too much. If the guy wasn't so damn injury prone, maybe I could see him being a DH. I get it. But if you want to pay down some of that contract, you're going to have to get. I don't know, guys. Would you guys want to sit here and give up some of your farm to get? Don't get me wrong. Trout is a professional, but God, the guy just can't stay on the field. That's the only thing. Otherwise, I'd be right on it, man.
Yeah. Do you think he'd be a good DH if we could unload? If we could unload Deadwood and you put him in a DH, what do you think of that move? And I mean, and they would eat some of the contract. I don't think with the Angels are making moves, Eric. So I don't think they're just ready to move off Trout right now.
These guys. Hey, Seuss, what's up? Anything is possible with the Giants.
Send me the link.
Hey, Seuss, I 100% agree. Yes, anything is possible. Encarnacion, again, Totally escaped my mind, Glenn. You reminded me. Maybe
Me
they give him a shot. You never know. Maybe they give him a shot. Play it at first base. Luciano can play. We don't know if Luciano can play the outfield, man. They just put him out there. We don't know. We don't know. The Giants are looking in the house to fill the hole for what? Which hole? In-house first to fill.
I told
the
you
hole.
all of the holes. Yeah, Joshua. Being injury prone, you got to tick that box to be a Giant, man. Who hasn't been hurt? Look at the lineup last year. Who wasn't hurt? Who didn't?
Oh, Paul DeYoung, Baba Booey, get out of here, man. I'm not, hey, Jesus, I'm not pessimistic. Jesus. I know you're not calling me pessimistic, right? I know you ain't calling me pessimistic. You know what? I tell you what, Jesus, a pessimistic fan would not do this.
Eric, I'll tell you how much of an effect that kind of work right there has on people. It's when Benji comes in with the high heat. It's getting me hyped, and I'm not even a Giants fan. See?
I'm telling you, man. I love
Benji.
it. Dude. I freaking love doing that.
Benji.
Again, guys, hold on. Let me preface. Does it mean that he's coming here? No, it doesn't. But damn it. It's not
Gets
for the
me
lack
fired
of
up,
trying.
though.
Not for the lack of trying, man.
Gets me all
Come
worked up.
on.
Lathered.
Come
You ever
on,
get me lathered, Eric?
Gosh, dang, man, dude.
Well, for a guy who's not a Giants fan, I'll tell you what, Benji's part of the clan, isn't he?
Oh, he's awesome, dude. Yeah.
He's part of our team. He's not even a Giants fan.
So heck no. Yeah, buddy. Hey, I'll do whatever it takes, man. Whatever it freaking takes.
Yeah, Benji,
again,
come on over. Benji, come to the dark side. You will regret it for a while.
Alex.
It's worth it.
Dude, I knew Alex was going to say something. I saw it, man. I saw it. Alex was going to say something. I feel Benji converted a long time ago.
He never seems to miss a show.
Oh, man. No, come on. Hey, Sue, stress. Dude, I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. Hey, Sue, can't you see? I'm having fun, man. That's what it's about, dude. That's what it's about. It's about having fun, hoping for the best for your team. This is the time of year, right? It's like Christmas morning for baseball fans. Everybody wants to get the big guy, right? They want that, right? Come on. It's okay to do that. Look, but you have to go in it understanding that there is a chance that it could not happen. And that's fine. I'm okay with it. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So what? Guess what? I still have my birthday. They're not taking my birthday away.
Hey, Benji.
So it's all good.
Benji, do us a favor, pal. Give us an update. What do we got for likes and subscribers going on right now?
Oh, yeah, he's our guy right there.
He's our
All
guy.
right.
He promotes. He has been promoting that, but I think we're over that mark here. We're over the hump. I feel a jersey giveaway coming up soon.
Oh, that's right. We are. We hit it. Yeah.
Thanks to our good friends at bettercreditcards.com. Better Credit Cards, where you can get the credit card of your Eric. Think about it. The credit card of your dreams.
Of your dreams.
The best, well, best I can come up with. I forgot my script on the other side of the room.
Fair
The credit card that best suits you. Many to choose from. BetterCreditCards.com. Do your homework there and pick the credit card that works. BetterCreditCards.com. Proud sponsor and a proud part of our Bonds jersey giveaway, because I believe we are now at 501.
All
Thank
right.
you, guys.
We're good to go, man. Things worse than death says Giants aren't signing anyone with a qualifying offer this season. I kind of hinted at that. Again, things worse than death, that there could be some exceptions depending on who the Giants may get. Maybe again, you just punt on this year's draft. Maybe you do, depending if you're going to get MLB talent, right? Thanks, Alex. Right, dude.
What you're thinking.
You are part of the 500, man. 100%. You're part of the 500. But yeah, I think it's going to be dependent on who the Giants get. Look, if for some miracle they sign Juan Soto, I'm okay giving up 2 draft picks. Just saying. And he says we're not getting Soto. Look, higher chance that we don't than we do. I get it. So where does that leave with the possibility to sign? Okay, well, let's talk about it. Again, this is about the rumors. The only thing I've heard about so far is Willie Adames, Ha-Seong Kim, Max Fried. Burns does have a qualifying offer. Yes, Daniel.
That'll close.
So, let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's super fine. Okay. But there was an article saying they probably won't say, yeah, I know. I saw that. We read that article, man. That was Andrew Baggerly. And we read it on a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, I think that's when you commented on our live stream. It's again, it's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. It really is. And what I like, things worse than death, I don't know if you're here in the beginning, Buster Posey isn't tipping his hand. He's not tipping his hand. We don't know. He's playing a straight poker face. They could be totally in on one of these guys, or they could be totally out. But we don't know. Absolute wasteland. I know, man. I think that's what I'm doing. You guys convinced me.
Yeah. As you would say, Eric, keeping it close 100%. To the best.
Look, I've said this. I'm on record saying that it is a possibility that there's different avenues. It could be where it's just building from within. Building from within. Or you could trade, maybe tap a little bit of the free agent market. I think, I got a feeling. Let me think about this. You guys got a feeling? You think maybe the Giants maybe they zig instead of zag and they actually pull off a massive trade? I don't know what it would consist of. I don't know if it's even possible, but is it possible the Giants could pull off a massive trade? If they could trade, look.
If they did, wouldn't it surprise the hell out of us, Eric?
Well, the thrill. Look at this, man.
Oh, my geez. You know what we got going on, Eric? It's a Giants reunion party.
It's not even reunion. It's royalty. It's Giants royalty. Here we go, man. That's what I'm talking about. What is up, buddy? Good to see you.
Hey, Adi.
Giants trade. Okay, let's talk about the trades then. Who are you going to trade? Jesus. Perfect. I'm glad you asked that question. I was just about to answer it. You could trade Harrison. You could trade Luciano. You could trade Matos. You could trade Doval. You could trade Wisenhunt. Really don't want to do that. Who else could you trade? Oh, of course. Senior's favorite guy to trade. You could trade Webb.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's only a couple
of those guys could get.
There's only a few guys you're not trading.
Oh,
you're not trading Wilmer. You're not trading Wilmer.
Boom! That's what I'm talking about, man.
And who?
That's what I'm talking about. I think Harrison will bring back someone big. But let's talk about this. Something else that Buster Posey said just triggered talking about this. Talking about using the farm, talent from within. He also said he wants to give runway to players, right? He wants to give runway to players. Trade all them sons of bitches, says Will the Thrill.
Maybe it is Will.
Why not, right? Hey, Will. Hey, Will. As a first baseman, would you like to have Vladdy? Would you like to see the Giants try to trade for Vladdy?
And what do you give up?
From one first baseman to another, what do you think, man? Would you like to get Vlad? Talk to me, Will. Yeah, there's guys out there, man. There's guys out there. 100%. And
Will, I got a question for you. Why are you throwing up your meme there? Why are you putting the 10-cent card up there when you have all those bangers, man? Come on.
Hey, he's coming in humble. It's all good. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Listen to me.
When have you known Will to be humble? Come on.
Hey, just saying. Here we go. Buster Posey even said he wanted to get runway for some of the young guys. Well, guess what? The Giants have given runway to a lot of guys, right?
Indeed.
Right? The Giants have given runway for Birdsong, Harrison.
Yep. And hey, Eric, hold on. Harrison's had his moment.
Let me finish.
He's had his moment, Eric.
Birdsong, Harrison, Ramos, Bailey, Eric Miller, the reliever, Randy Rodriguez, the reliever. They gave a little bit of runway to Roop. Jelly, they've given some runway to, right? So it's not like the Giants haven't given quote unquote runway to a few of these papers. Again, letting them have their time to see how they do. So again, I like the notion of maybe getting a trade done. Oh, I don't think Teoscar. Yeah, Teoscar is a free agent and he has a qualifying offer. He's bored with winning. Yeah, Daniel. Bruce Bochy. Oh, shit. Look at this, guys. What are we going to do here? We got the man himself. The man with the 8 3/4 sized hat.
Time for pizza and a glass of wine, Eric. Holy cow.
There you go.
Or a sub.
Slices of meat cheese, right? A slice of meat cheese.
Yep.
There we go. There you go. What is up? I would, Wasteland students, would you trade Harrison though? If it's going to get you a Vlad Guerrero Jr., would you not trade Harrison if he had to be part of the deal?
I think, Eric, if we didn't have Birdsong, maybe it's a topic, but
Birdsong,
who I think is as good or better.
Right.
What are they saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
Things. What are you saying?
Exactly. And great point. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Here, let's go. San Jose Shark says, what's up, Dan? Good to see you. Webb should be unstoppable. You need a stud pitcher and anchor. Yes, I agree. Sharks, I agree. I don't want to have to touch Webb. I'd rather use other guys than Webb. Things worse than death. Screw the draft. WTF is the second round and fifth round pick going to bring us anyways? It's a good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
It certainly brings you no guarantees.
And to be honest with you, the Giants haven't been doing all too well. Look, it's okay to punt. You get it. You have a draft every single year. If you just miss on one, that's okay. Again, I preface this as long as you're getting MLB talent that's going to make your team better. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's again, I'm not do I want to give up a 2 draft picks for, let's say, I don't even know who's out there. Adames? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not on the Adames train. I'm just not. I just don't like that one.
We weren't on the Kim scenario either, Eric, but look what's happening, man.
And how about this? Let's think about this, guys. We've talked about this before. It was on a previous, matter of fact, it was the title of one of our previous live streams just recently, talking about, can the Giants perform a Soto-less splash? And what I was talking about, hey, trading for Vlad and maybe trading for
that would be
for Bichette as well. If you could get Vlad and Bichette, that would be absolutely amazing. Yep. How about that? Would you guys look? How about trade for Vlad? Sign Kim, whatever. Look, guys, we're forgetting. You also got to sign a free agent pitcher. You're going to have to. You're going to have to sign. And part of this has to be a free agent pitcher. Which one is it going to be? I have no idea. Vlad Shetz. Yes, Vlad Shetz would be amazing. I would agree with you, Morkatna. 100%, dude. 100%. So Kim is 29. Yeah, I think he gets a 3-year deal. That's just me. Look who just popped in. Glenn, I'll let you take that one. Go for it. Go for it.
Who, Gabe?
Look who popped in.
Gabe? The guy.
Oh, man.
Gabe, the last out in a perfect game at the Oakland Coliseum. Yeah, good old Gabe. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Now get out of here.
Oh, Gabe, you're welcome here. Hey, even though we can't stand your guts, you're welcome here. Things worse than death, but doesn't it seem like the San Francisco I don't think they want Snell back. I don't think so. I don't think Snell's coming back. I think he's going somewhere else.
No. And we knew that. Come on. We knew it. Yeah.
Senior.
Yeah, that's the difference, guys. Gabe Kapler, I'm going for a burger. And the prior manager,
being with the Marlins,
Bruce, is going for wine and some Amichis. There's your difference.
Yeah, there you go.
There's your difference, Eric. Quality.
All Posey and Manasian have been saying is they're going to build this with trades. Webb is one of the Giants' only assets worth anything over 25. Webb is totally on the block. Stay tuned. We'll see. We shall see, man. We shall see. I think it might be the young guys to get MLB talent. That's okay. Here we go. Senior, you say Webb is going to be traded to get young talent. I say young talent is going to be traded to get MLB talent. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, Eric, what do you say to someone?
You're right.
What do you say to someone who says, trade Eldridge? What do you say to someone who says that?
Oh, who you giving up? Look, I'm telling you.
Who you giving up? If they say Eldridge, give up Eldridge.
For who? It depends.
Exactly.
For who?
Eric, I'm hard pressed. If
they said Eldridge for Ronald Acuna Jr., what would you say? Don't even think about it, dude. Don't even think about it.
I know, but my heart's set on Eldridge.
Don't even think about it.
Eldridge is going to be something we haven't had. Somebody who comes up, and we haven't had this in a long time, Eric.
Okay.
And positionally, first base, we haven't had this, Eric, since Will the Thrill. And hi, Will. I know you're out there. I know I give you a reply.
Brandon Belt was a good first baseman. Oh,
I didn't think he was a Will.
Oh, you're talking about Wills. I would 100% trade Bryce Eldridge for a freaking Jose Acuna.
Yeah, I suppose, but I don't know. I like to think we can trade Eric, but we can also build something with. You got to build something from within.
Fair enough. To both ACLs and both legs. But man, you got to remember when you blow an ACL, that's not a death sentence. If it's an Achilles, a little bit different. Right? But remember, with your ACL, you're getting a thigh muscle putting into your knee. That thing ain't gonna fail no more.
Yikes.
He may not have the quote unquote speed, but oh my God, dude, he'd still have that defense, and we all know what he could do at the bat. Okay, let's go low again, guys. We're talking about trades, guys. It seems like that's the path we're going to take here. It seems like the path of the easiest resistance, or I should say of least resistance.
Resistance. There you go.
The path of least resistance would be a trade or is it free agency? Because free agency, what does that consist of for free agency? Money, right? It's just money. With a trade, it takes some back and forth, right? A little bit more deliberation, a little bit more negotiation. It's a little bit more different. Now, when I mean by path of least resistance, as in if the Giants don't want to spend money, then that is the path of least resistance. What is up, Ed? How you doing, man? How's everything in Reno, Nevada? Hopefully everything's good over there. But yes, to what things worse than death talks about Snell. Yes, Snell's the only guy out there who's worth a damn as far as the starting pitching. Look, not to put down other starting pitchers, but I'm talking about elite. Snell is the only guy that doesn't have a qualifying offer. But you got to think about this too. Because of that, a lot of teams are going to be after. The market is going to be much higher probably for Snell than maybe some of these other pitchers who do have a qualifying offer. Maybe some of these other teams stay away from those guys with qualifying offers and they decide to go with Snell, who doesn't have one. I don't know. And look, would I be disappointed, as Giants report says, if he comes back? I'm not against that. Yeah, he's something, man. He's something with a pistol in his hand, turd.
Yep.
He's something with a pistol.
I wasn't
going
to touch that one at all, but you can handle that one.
Oh,
Marcata says white whale, Bichette. I don't know if it's a white whale. It could get done. Your white whale is something that, it's just not going to happen. It's out there, but it's going to be hard. You could get that done, Eric. You could deal with the Blue Jays.
Mike, yes. Come up with some ideas. Today, again, we do this on a daily basis. It's a fun exercise. It gets people thinking, right? Hey, how do we get
the juice is flowing, man?
Burns, Kim, Goldie, trade for Bichette. What do you think?
Did you say Goldie? Oh, yeah, you did. I was trying to.
Burns, Kim, Goldschmidt, Bichette.
Okay.
They're better. I'll give you that, Mike. They're definitely a better team with those guys, right? They are. Let's come on. They're going to be a better team.
They are.
Is it what? And
it lacks excitement. Excitement.
You know what? I understand the excitement, but I also want to win. I want to win more than be excited. That's just me. Winning to me is excitement.
Eric, all right. Let me volley back to you. Bichette hurt last year. Kim not even going to be ready for opening day due to a somewhat major injury. Goldschmidt, I mean, he's booking an appointment for a seniors complex as we speak.
And he stole freaking 11 bags last year.
What happens with that lineup, Eric? I smell injuries.
But Goldschmidt is not long-term, man. Yes.
Still, I smell injuries.
He's an
injury-riddled season.
He is bridge. He's a bridge for Eldridge. 2025.
Look what can happen. Look at Jung Hoo. Did we expect Jung Hoo would miss an entire year last year? It can happen, Eric. And if you're talking aged players, Eric, that's going to happen. You're going to have injuries. I like to win, Eric, but you can't win with these guys sitting on the sidelines nursing boo-boos.
There you go. So everyone understands. Yankee King is in the house. What is up, dude? He's our resident Yankee fan. He was here all during the World Series. What is up, dude? Hopefully you are having a fantastic Thursday night. Okay, punt 2025. Look, any deal that the Giants are going to do this year, yes, they may compete. But I'm telling you, punt next year, guys. Punt it. Because you're trying to bridge to Eldridge, right? Eldridge is not going to be ready in 2025. He may make an appearance, right? But I'm talking about actually taking care of business in the San Francisco Giants lineup. You got to punt on 2025. That's why I said if you go get Goldschmidt, if you got Goldschmidt, it's a 1-year deal. That's it.
There you go, Giants Sport. There you go.
That's it. And Giants,
I like
report. I agree, but that's not going to happen in 2025. It's not, man. 2025 is going to be, quote unquote, I guess if you want to call it, a rebuild, right? 2026 may be a little bit of the same, but you know what? I think you're going to get a full year of Bryce Eldridge in 2026.
I like yanking already. Now he's, we're still getting to know him. I was away, yanking, becoming part of the show. It's what I've been saying.
He's not going to be
bullshit. We already have guys who'll play first base for the time being, Eric. Why is this why are we talking about this?
And okay.
Come on, man. Again. You're killing me tonight.
Again.
Thanks for backing me, Yankee.
they hold on to Wade, maybe you keep Wade. If they trade him, then it's going to be a freaking Goldschmidt or a Rizzo.
You got Wade and Flores. You got a righty and a lefty, Eric. There's your first base until Eldridge is ready. Come on, man.
Okay, how about this? Listen to this, guys. Who gives a shit who's playing first base in 2025? Because the heir apparent first baseman is Bryce Eldridge. Bryce Eldridge is your heir apparent first baseman. You're not going to sign someone who's going to block Bryce. You're not going to do it. And that's why you got to punt on 2025. The only way you don't, unless you go and sign Pete Alonso. You sign Pete Alonso, and then if you transfer him over to your DH in 2026, then you're good. But right now, you cannot block Bryce Eldridge. That's why you got to find people who are not going to block him. He is going to be part of the San Francisco Giants' future, and you can't block him.
You know what, Jesus? I would take future considerations if you had somebody who'd just take those guys off your hands. I'm like, freeze room up. I'm not worried. Eric, I'm not in the front office worried about what I'll get for Wade and Yastrzemski.
No.
Maybe a little bit Duvall. You could maybe muster up a little chatter, talk him up a bit. But really, if you want to move on, get rid of the deadwood, Eric, you just do it, don't you?
Yep, true.
Sometimes you just got to let him go.
Sometimes you do. Either you hold them or you fold them, right?
You got
Here we go. Dings. Yes. And look, I totally understand it. We had worse than death. We have had a lot of heir apparents. We've had a lot of them. We've had starting pitchers. We've had outfielders. We've had infielders who were quote unquote heir apparents. And I agree with you. We don't know, but that's the talk, right? I'm just going by what the talk is. I don't think that you should block Eldridge. That's just mine. That's just me. Because you could always go draft another one, I guess, right? I don't know. But we'll have to see what he does. I mean, he flew through the minor leagues last year. Flew through them. Was that some of it? Was some of it a little bit hasty? Yeah, I think some of it was a bit hasty. But the guy has proven it, right? He's proven it again. I think he just needs to cook a little bit more. Buster Posey said that in this morning's interview too. So expect that.
Senior's right. Nobody calling about those guys. However, Yankees would take Duvall. I got to agree with that. I think that would be a great move for the New York Yankees, Eric. You get them out of our league, you send them to New York. They could look at the postseason, Eric. You're not going to trade him to the Dodgers, so trade him to the Yankees. Let him move on to the Yankees, Eric.
Fair enough.
I think that would be a great opportunity. They always have a good farm system. Maybe you could pluck someone off the field. What about what's that guy, Oswaldo Cabrera? Maybe we get a Cabrera in that deal. There's your second baseman, Eric. I like Cabrera.
You got Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to be
Fitzgerald at short, Cabrera at second. There you go.
Oh, no! Fitzgerald sucks at shortstop.
Oh, I know he sucks. Remember he had that blunder that he blamed on Luciano?
Yes.
I ain't going to forget that overnight, man.
I tell you what, though, this is – I think
years.
I think Duvall needs to be traded, but again, it's all about in what package you're going to put together and who you're trying to get. We don't know who the Giants are trying to get out there in the trade market. Yankee has some words for you there. He has some words for you.
What's he
Guys,
saying?
It is that time. Can you guess what time it is? Anyone can guess what time it is.
Time for your video?
No.
Oh.
Got to heat it up.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't expecting that at the hour and 14-minute mark. Were you guys? Good gracious. All right. Earlier we were talking about we're giving away the Bonds jersey. I think we're going to do that a week from now. Now that we've reached 500 subs, it'll fluctuate. Sometimes we say something to really piss somebody off. They eliminate their subscription, but that's okay. So we're over 500. All you got to do is go to GiantsSportsTalkLive.com, fill out the entry form. You'll be in the draw. We've got a lot of entries. You can enter once per day. It'll accept one entry per day. And when you send in your entry, you'll be automatically entered to win the Bonds jersey. We're giving away next Friday night on Giants Sports Talk Live. Fossey, I think you've entered. Joshua, I know Joshua's entered. Hopefully you guys who've got them all in there, the entries, get one in per day. Get a week left. GiantSportsTalkLive.com. You'll qualify to win a Bonds jersey. Moji, I'll tell you, it's as easy as boom. Fill out the application, little application. Can I win? Yes. Give us your email, your name, your contact information. Moji won the Creamsicle Web jersey. We're giving away a Bonds jersey next Friday night. It's all because you guys got us to the 500 mark, and we ramped it up in the last 3 weeks. And we're ramping it up right now. We got 80-some viewers who are tuned in right now between Northern California Sports and Entertainment Network, right here on Giant Sports Talk Live, our what would you call that? Our base station. We also got 7 that are up there on the X as well. So it doesn't matter whether you're on the X or anywhere else. You can swing on into GiantSportsTalkLive.com, and that's where you can fill out the entry, because next Friday night, Eric and I will spin the wheel, and whoever gets the jersey gets the jersey.
Can I win the jersey?
And it's absolutely free. But Eric, you're not allowed to play.
It sucks. Christopher Navarro. He's also a Dodger fan, but I like what he says, guys. It's time for Dodger baseball, but make the rivalry fun again, Buster. That's what I'm talking about, man. See, even Dodger fans want some competition, man. No, I put some creamer in it, some sugar, Justin. Mine's unleaded. Mine's not leaded. Gotta make it taste a little bit better. That's all I gotta say.
Oh,
all right, what do you got?
Yanking. He says, where did this punt 2025 come from? Eric, explain it again.
Yanking. We have to. The Giants have to. Honestly, look, Bryce Eldridge isn't ready. If you're going to be running, quote unquote, with the young guys, there's no way you're going to be, quote unquote, winning. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least.
Yes, Johnny. Johnny T wants to know if we're giving away the $500. Yeah, we're going to do that.
That's coming up.
We dropped the ball on that a little bit because we've been ramping up to the jersey. Now we'll be talking more about hey, you guys can still go. That's why it says there's a memo online when you fill out that entry form. It'll say memo. You tell us what you're entering to win, and when we print them all off, we put them in a file, and we've got a big stack for actually, we got a lot of people qualified for the $500 purchase at Fanatics. Mm-hmm. We're giving that away next. So right now we're focused on the immediate giveaway, which is the Barry Bonds jersey next Friday night.
All right, Yankee. So that's where I'm coming from with the punt 2025. The moves that the Giants made. Look, Yanking. I've even said this, and I know you're going to love this because you think Soto's going to go to the Yankees. I get it. I understand. But if the Giants are able to get Juan Soto, you still got to punt on 2025. That's just the way it is, man. The Giants just ain't quite there yet. We got to wait for young Bryce Eldridge to show up. We got to wait for get another year of Birdsong under the belt. Maybe Harrison if he's not going to be traded. Again, the Giants. This is just my feeling. The Giants start cooking in 2027. That's me. 2025, you kind of punt. 2026, you're seeing something. Maybe you see something a little bit in 2025 too. I'm not out. That's not out of the realm of possibility. But then 2027, that's when they go on the run. That we'll see. We'll see.
Daniel says 84-78 gets you into the playoffs. So even if you're in a partial rebuild, you have a shot. I don't think they play 500 next year, Eric.
It depends.
With what they have today.
It depends.
All right. With what they have right now.
Honestly, it just depends on look, we don't have a team put together yet, guys. We don't know. We just don't. We can't make any determination whatsoever on what you can't. Jesus, you can't say that yet.
Jeez, 85 wins. It could be 90 wins. It could be 70 wins. We don't know, man.
We don't.
We don't know the direction. We've gotten to the fork in the road. Which way are we going, Eric? We don't know yet.
No team has been put together yet.
Nope.
It's still in progress, guys.
A work in progress.
Now, guys, Jesus.
Thank you, Senior.
Once
Trade Web.
The offseason is done and completed. The ink is dry on everybody's contracts. Then we could come back here and we could start talking about, okay, this is where we think the Giants might be.
Geez, why, Eric? Do you think for once we're going to have the ink dry in a contract when training camp starts? Geez, we're still usually signing guys and trying to put a roster together when the pitchers and catchers report.
Look,
a la last year.
Things don't get really cooking until December, normally. All right. Occasionally, you might see a big contract early, but for the most part, December time is when everything starts going. And we'll see. Oh, look,
I like your passion, babe. Babe, I like the passion, but I don't know if I'm with you on that. Eric,
there's rocks. There's nothing wrong with. I get it, man. You're being positive. There's nothing wrong with doing that. And is it? You're kind of like Eric. Is that the old college positivity? But if the Giants somehow swing some miraculous freaking offseason
and we win a World Series,
could you imagine? I would be like, what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Here I am, punt 2025.
It ain't happening. Yeah,
I'm all here, punt 2020. I'm not going to complain. Think I'm going to complain? I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think.
Do you think they'll trade Chapman?
I think it's going to be more of your funeral music, Eric.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, speaking of music, what's number one on the charts, man? What's number one on the Giant Sports Talk Live charts? Do you still have that? This week's number one hit?
Oh, shit. How did I forget?
Yeah, guys. Once in a while, we like to take a look at the musical charts and see what's number one among the Giant Sports Talk Live listeners. Number one on the top 10 countdown this week, Eric.
And you know what's amazing?
Number one with a bullet.
You know what's amazing about this, Glenn?
Yes.
It went straight to number one. What the hell?
After its immediate release, number one. That doesn't happen every day.
Wait a second.
It can only happen
Hold on.
Don't tell me it dropped off the top 40 already.
No, listen to this.
What's up?
We're experiencing a high volume of traffic and using virtual queue to limit the amount of users on the website. Wow.
What, everybody's rushed? What, everybody's into our website?
There is so many. No. Suno AI. Everybody is making songs.
Oh, so we can't even get in to retrieve our song. Can't you download it?
I probably could have. I didn't. It's all good.
Got to talk to the promotions. Got to talk to Ian, our promotions director. Not a promotions director, our production
I'm in
manager.
line. Thank you for your patience. Okay, we'll get to that number one song here soon enough, guys.
All right. We'll let it simmer. Get you all excited. If you weren't with us last night, we released there's a brand new release, and it went straight to number one. And you're going to find out why.
Great.
It's epic.
Yeah, it's epic.
Monumental.
Epic.
And I feel more of those on the way, too.
Worse than death. I've already said that, and I've said this over and over and over. The Giants whiffed so bad. Look, they whiffed in the last 3 trade deadlines. But last year, boy, it was Casey at the bat, man. That you want to talk about a whiff? Good God, man. How could they? Worse than death, you understand. Snell was going to opt out. He was going to get out of here. I wasn't holding on to these dreams that he's going to extend, that he's going to stay as a Giant, blah, blah, blah. You knew he was going to walk because he wants to get that contract. So now he did exactly what we said he's going to do. And guess what? You don't have a guy that you could have got something for if you traded him. Absolutely criminal. Criminal. Whiffed with Rodon. Yes. Whiffed with Rodon. Also at that same year, that was 2022, Daniel.
Yeah.
Rodon. Also, Jock Peterson was having a good year in 22. Could have traded him. Last year, you could have traded Alex Cobb, who was having a fantastic year. Could have got back something for him. But what happened? It's a pattern. Like good. Yep. The good thing is, Daniel,
pattern.
The person who designed that pattern is now gone.
I've always used the term, Eric, that the blind squirrel will find the nut occasionally, sooner or later. He's got to strike it. And I kept thinking that with Farhan Zaidi. How can a guy keep throwing a dart at the board and missing the whole board every time? Sooner or later, you got to hit the board with something, right? Well, this guy just could. Eric,
yeah.
If you said, it's not rocket appliances, if you asked the 10-year-old, what should we do here? Farhan never did anything right.
Right.
He did. Think about it, Eric. Trade deadlines have come and gone. And guess what? Eric is gone. Farhan is gone.
Hey, if you wanted to watch me sneeze, I could have kept it up.
So trade deadlines came and went this year. Eric said last year just as much, but I thought this year was just a total obliteration of his position because the guy, he had to go. You had Snell. Eric, you could have served up a Snell on a little, you heard of the old expression, serving it up on a silver platter? His head was on the plate. Here you go, guys. You're going for a World Series. Look what we got for you. And why the hell didn't we deal him? And if he could sit there and go, well, we didn't get enough. You got nothing. Nothing. Zip.
Yep.
Zilch. Zero.
Here we go.
Eric.
I'm seeing people talking about Gausman.
Good Lord. Oh,
I tell you
Gausman is not the pitcher he used to be, though, Eric.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask again. I'll ask the chat as well. If part of the Vladdy trade meant that you had to get Gausman, would you do it?
If part of the Vladdy trade
was we had to take on Gausman's rest of the contract along with trading.
What do you take me for? A fool? Of course.
There we go.
Of course.
I would do it.
I don't like bringing him in alone, but I mean, Eric, if it gets the deal done, why not? I'm not going to quibble. I'm not going to quibble. If you're giving up a Harrison, holy shit, and you can get him back along with a good. Why, Eric? Now you're cooking. Now the ingredients are starting to. We're stirring up the big cauldron, man. Come on. I like what you're cooking.
You see? You see what I'm talking about? You take on that contract. It allows them to go after their big gun even if they wanted to go get Juan Soto, right? If they want to go get Juan Soto, but they give us Gausman and his contract. To sweeten the deal, if you will, to try to get Vlad.
Why not? Oh, Eric, dumb question, really.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
I wouldn't fall for that one.
People may not, but.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. Are you kidding? That would be like my trade with that other guy last year. Remember I did a deal with somebody last year in our fantasy league? The ultimate. I make the trade and you're like, ha! Oh my God, Glenn got yes. What's he doing?
Oh, yeah.
And then 30 seconds later, what did I do? I waved him, right? So listen, if we had to bring in a Gausman, we had to bring him in. Why not?
Oh, anyways, hold on. Wait, what the F you said 2 minutes ago? Don't block Bryce. Hey, Yankee King, man.
Vlad Guerrero's your DH, my friend.
Thank you. No, he's not. And you know what else you could do? Hold on. You know what else you could do? Bryce Eldridge could also go to the outfield. Just saying.
That
could happen. That could also happen.
And I'm not saying waive Gausman, but Gausman will give you an option. Eric, you get a Gausman, what happens next year at the trade deadline? You got another piece you can move.
You could.
Yeah.
That's possible. Oh, yeah. Brother, man.
Woo. I mean, then if you bring Gausman, Eric, you bring Gausman in, all of a sudden he's a 15-game winner. You keep the ball rolling. You're taking on a big contract, but, if what we expect happens next year and you had to keep that contract, you can move him, Eric. And the Giants have got to be willing to do these things. Now that we're moved on from Farhan, if you've got a guy like that pitching for us, starting rotation next year, it's trade deadline, you do the damn deal. You move him, Eric. You move on. Gausman, you ate the contract. You might even have to eat a little more than to move him. But you've got a chip that a team that's going to run a Baltimore Orioles, a Yankees, a Dodgers, or whoever, a team that's willing to trade for him to spice things up, playoff hunt, World Series bound. The fact it all goes 180 back, we rotate back to why the hell we didn't trade Snell is anybody's guess, man. Because I do not understand it.
Hold on. Let's think about this, guys.
Am I wrong here? Am I wrong?
No. Think about this. Could you imagine? Goodness, see, I get excited thinking about these things. Could they be realistic?
You get excited when you got to warm up the coffee, for God's sake.
I do get pretty excited, to be honest with you.
God.
So if you sat there, think. Oh my God, can you think about the rotation? Senior's going to hate this, but if you have Webb, let's say, okay, Webb, Burns. I know it's a qualifying offer.
Birdsong.
If you have Webb, Burns, Ray, Gosman, and Birdsong.
It's not bad, Eric.
That's a pretty good starting 5 rotation.
Not bad. Right? Not bad. If you get Ray out of the first inning, and we're all cooking, man. Because
Harrison could be part of the trade. And then for your lineup, again, if you could get a Bichette, that would be even better. But then your lineup could be Vlad. You can have Vlad in there, right? You're going to eventually have Eldridge in there. You may have Ha-Sang Kim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
The old Ha-Sang Kim and Goldschmidt are going to pop up again, are they? Here we go.
We
go.
You can't. You're getting Vlad. You're getting Vlad, man.
Oh, we're getting them. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Good.
Could you imagine?
Jeez, I'll do any deal if it means not getting Goldschmidt. I'll do whatever the hell you want.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Oh, man. Look, is Vlad a Juan Soto? No, but he's pretty fucking good, guys. He's pretty damn good. And he's still young. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's younger than Soto, right? Isn't he? Am I wrong? Right? Don't know. Let's see. How old is he? He's 25. He's younger.
I thought he was 24. Is he already turned? Is he 25 now?
Crap. 25.
Is he 25, Eric? I'm looking
25. He is 25. Here we go. Take a look. Last year's Baseball Savant. Range kind of sucks in defense, but arm strength's there. But again, it's first baseman. But that's another.
Some nice reds on that percentile rankings, isn't there?
Yep. And if you look again, you want to talk about a spray chart. That's not a whole lot of pull. That he's using every single part of the field. Holy shit, dude. That's pretty damn good. Hey, things worse than death. You could put Eldridge out in the outfield, right? That could be an option, right? Could be. Absolutely could be. Absolutely could be. I like it, man. Holy crap. And again, the beginning of the year last year, he kind of sucked, but boy, he really came into his own. Career 288 hitter. Has already got 160 bombs. Bryce Eldridge will not be the headliner. Remember, Vlad only has 1 year left of control. He will be a free agent in 2026. Again, Giants will have to figure out a way to extend Vlad Guerrero Jr. Of course, you know who Vlad's agent is. Take a guess. Take a guess who his agent is. Yeah, the one and only Scott Boras. Man, I'm telling you, no way they won't. No way they won't. You don't hang up on the phone, but not when a guy has only 1 year, because you're not expecting anything in return for 1 year. No way. That just doesn't happen, man. If you give him a Harrison, a Luciano, and a Matos, again, all predicated on an extension. Can Posey get an extension? Can Posey get an extension for a Scott Boras agent? Answer the question, and you better answer correctly, because if you get it wrong, I'm going to yell at you. Can Buster Posey get an extension with a player whose agent is Scott Boras? And senior.
As odd as it was last year, at least, Eric, at least you say Scott Boras, at least, Eric. And it was bizarre circumstances, mind you. But at least last year, around this time, a little later. We proved we can work with, or Boris, Young-Hoo Lee, Boris, Snell, Boris, Chapman, Boris,
Conforto, Boris.
Eric. There is. So to say we can't work stuff out with Boris would be.
It can be done.
Yes.
Can it be done with the likes of a Vladdy? I don't know. Hey, what? Money talks, man. So what would you rather do? Would you rather try to pay $650 million to Soto, or maybe offer Vladdy an extension for maybe 450? Even 500. It's still going to be cheaper. I'm just saying, guys, there could be a way. It's not impossible, right? Let's say that. It's not impossible. Will it be difficult? Yes.
See, I've been liking most of the takes from Senior tonight. That's good. But
hold on.
He says they're not a lot of talent guys, all the Boris guys.
One thing. There's a lot of things in life that are difficult.
Working with you.
That is true. Doesn't mean it cannot be done, guys.
True.
All I'm saying is, let's see what can be done. That's all I'm saying, guys. It's easy. Look, it is easy to, as we say here on Giant Sports Talk Live, to poo-poo ideas. It's easy to do that. It's easy. I could sit here all night long and say, nope, ain't going to happen.
Don't like to poo-poo.
Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Nope. Not gonna. Nope. Can't happen. No. Come on. Look, until the answer is the answer is given, whether yes or no, we can't say. We don't know. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. As much as we think we know everything, we don't.
That's why when you say warm up the helicopter, I don't poo-poo it. Hey, warm up the helicopter. Get him in here. Give him a little tour. I don't poo-poo on you. I don't poo-poo on you, even though
don't poo-poo on that, man. That is like gold right there.
Yeah. Jesus, I go to Twitter now. I go to the San Francisco Giants Twitter, and I'm seeing your videos popping up. They're everywhere. They're haunting me.
Hey, that's all good, man.
I love it.
I'm like a bad penny. I always
have you been posting them up there? Hey, put a penny on the rail with that big boy coming by. See what happens.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people doing that. A lot of people were doing that.
Have you ever posted your videos up on the audio sites, places like KNBR, 95.7?
I haven't done KNBR.
Should do that.
I've sent it to this
bring in a few listeners. The future of radio is right here. Giants Sports Talk Live.
Well, I'm using my Military History Chronicles because that's my Twitter. But I've sent it to the Giants. I've sent it to the Giants. I've sent it to the Boris Corp.
Oh, jeez,
I've tried to find Juan Soto, but I don't think he's on Twitter. I think he's on Instagram, but he's not on Twitter.
He's on his yacht. That's where he's on. No more poo-poo. Nope. No.
There you go.
No poo-poo
Worse
for
than
you.
death. Absolutely. Farhan Zaidi, the cancer was just cut out. It takes years to recover from cancer. Good news is we're now in remission. Yes, sir.
Giant.
Yes, sir.
Eric.
Yes.
Hey, what's up? Eric, did the Giants lose money last year?
No.
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Giants made money. They're making money hand over fist, guys. And that's selling $5 tickets. Imagine what happens when you put a superstar on the yard. Bring him in. Put him on the yard. Say, hey, Juan, go play. Just go play. Shoo, go play. Go play. You don't even coach. You got to go play. If you build it, they will come. I'm telling you. Don't poo-poo on it. I'm telling you.
Interesting, Daniel. Okay. The risk with Vladdy and Gosman move is that teams are only one or two pieces away. Okay, like the Phillies are similar.
Eddie says Ben Kaspic said they lost money, Eric. It must be true.
I don't think they did. If I'm not mistaken. I don't think they probably made as much as they wanted, but they didn't lose.
Maybe we're wrong. Heckman says he thinks they operated at a loss last year. He heard, but where did you hear it? I want to know.
That'd be interesting. I don't know where you'll be able to find that out, to be honest with you. That's honestly, does any team really operate at a loss anymore? look, this isn't the 70s or the
Believe so.
80s, right? Heyman reported it. Oh, well, there you go. If Heyman reported it, then yeah, good as gold, right? Get out of here. Get out of here. No. No. The A's, maybe. You trying to find it? You seeing anything?
I'm just looking now. I'm just Googling. Did the Giants make money? But I gotta type San Francisco. I keep getting New York Giants.
We have 2 spots to fill. Second base, 1 outfield spot. Which is and we also got to get a starting pitcher. We got to get 1 starting pitcher too. Hepatitis C. Imagine Sasaki goes to the White Sox. Could you imagine that? Talk about going zigging while people are zagging. Wow, that would be huge.
What did we have there, Eric? Sasaki
It's
going.
Sasaki.
Oh, White Sox. All right, I'll be back. Jeez.
The net was
You're getting
443.
silly over there. You're getting silly.
There it is. Johnny Owen even says it. 443 million. That's a lot of damn money. That doesn't, to me, it's been a while since I had a math class, but $443 million in revenue doesn't seem like a loss to me. Yeah, I saw that, Yankee King. Rays got to pay the Yankees for the use of their facility down in Florida.
Do you like what Heyman is saying, that they're probably going to sign Adames? Do you like that?
I don't care for it. I really don't. I'm not liking it. I know there's a lot of people that like the Adames stuff, and that's fine. What's up, Carter? I don't like the Adames. I just don't. I don't think he's again. Did you guys like did you like Chapman batting in a cleanup position? Sure.
No.
Adames,
no,
sure.
I didn't.
Hold on.
Sure. There
Sure.
was runners on base, Eric. Come on.
Now, Adames did hit better with runners in scoring positions, but again, they're very similar. 443 million. Did I say that? I might have messed up. Bring Carter on, says Senior. Should we bring Carter? We haven't brought Carter on in a while.
Carter's been busy. He's doing schoolwork. He couldn't do his show today.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if you're busy, Carter, no worries. I could always send out the link. Anyone want? Hey, you know what? Why not? Why the hell not? It's Thursday night. By the way, guys, tomorrow, Tyson versus Paul. 5 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, Tyson's going to kick his ass in the first round.
Tyson is going to destroy him.
Yep.
Tyson is going to destroy Paul. 100%.
Jesus,
100%.
Eric.
And if it's not, then it's the fix is in. Just saying.
So the San Francisco Giants last year, I've been doing some homework. You see me, see top of, good thing you don't see my bald spot tonight. 2024, the Giants, Eric, their revenue was $443 million.
Yep, that's what they're saying. That's a lot of money. That doesn't seem like a loss. Again, doesn't seem like a loss to me.
No.
Oh.
No. 22 was 421, 23 was 421, 2024, 443 million quid, man.
Holy crap.
What's wrong? Giants have just swung a deal.
Damn. That was crazy.
What?
Anyways. No, I was just watching something. All right, here we go. Let's bring in the young Padawan, Carter. What's up, Carter?
Carter couldn't do a show today, but he drops in. How you doing?
It's good. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. Sorry, I've been very busy as of the last few days.
It happens, man.
It's good to be seen.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Midterm time. Midterm time.
Christ.
Body's been busy too.
I got one back. So that's just
right on, man.
Yeah.
I know.
How'd you do?
Man.
81 out of 100. It was so poor. That's poor, honestly.
It's poor.
Honestly,
didn't see my marks in school then.
If my daughter had that, I'd be a little bit upset. That's just me though. But hey, 81's okay, right? It's okay. But yeah, I'd be Carter. I'm disappointed. Do better.
What's Carter bringing tonight? What's Carter bringing?
Let's see.
Sit back and relax for this one.
Okay. A few things. One thing's for sure. If I don't see Roki Sasaki in a Dodgers uniform in the next month, then I'll be shocked. Like if he's not in a Dodgers uniform in the next month, I'm shocked. Like genuinely just.
You don't think anyone can woo him?
I don't think so. I mean, I think the Mets with like Kodai Senga and maybe, but it's not even like with Shohei. I mean, Carter, would you trade Webb and Duvall for Christ?
Hold on, you finish your thought. I just brought that up. I didn't want you to read
I'm
it.
hearing, Eric, that there's an entry in on the West Coast. San Diego Padres. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Darvish. Yeah, Darvish. That's true.
Sasaki to the Padres.
That's possible, but I mean, come on, it's the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers. It's like being asked to be a member of the Yankees back in the 2000s. Like,
well, think about it, guys. Think
Oh,
about
he's
it.
got some Yankee slight. Yankee King ain't gonna be happy about that one, Carter.
Think about it, guys.
He ain't gonna be happy.
We're now living in an era where a good young player may want to sign with a team like the Padres over the Dodgers, Eric. Dodgers have their guys in place for the next 3, 4, 5 years. The Padres, talk about an up-and-coming team to go join. A guy like Sasaki going there. Eric, look, they were on the cusp of winning a World Series, in my opinion, this year.
They were.
if they had beat the Dodgers, I think they would have won it all. I think if they had beat the Dodgers,
So
they would've won it all.
Roki goes to the Padres, hones a craft in Major League Baseball there. Sky's the limit for that kid, man.
I'm just worried about the ownership that the Padres have, though, because ever since
Put them over the
Seidler
top.
died, I've been a little worried. Like, are they going to?
I'm not worried about that ownership at all. Not with that general manager in place. That guy has done nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing to get the job done.
No, AJ Preller. Yeah, sorry, Eric, but
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Here's going to be the factor with Roki Sasaki. It's not going to have anything to do with money. It's going to be where he wants to play because for the simple fact, it's only international pool money. It's that, again, we're talking about pennies. He's going to be under control for that team for 6 years before he could be a free agent. And it's smart because he's 23 years old. That means he's going to hit free agency when he's 29 years old. And guess what? He is going to make a shit ton of freaking money. Again, it's going to be specifically not because of money, just where he wants to go play.
Yeah. I mean,
not to say that he wouldn't go where the most, maybe he wants to play at a location that pays the most, but I'm just saying it's going to be more about where he wants to play.
Yeah. So then we can take money. It's not the exact opposite of the Soto situation, but it's definitely like much further from that. I'd say like he's going to be thinking about the team, the ballpark. He's going to be thinking about fans. I think he's going to be one of the places. Again, I'm not saying we're going to do this, by the way. I'm not saying we're going to do this because again, this is very far-fetched, but we have a good ballpark for pitchers.
Absolutely.
We have a good ballpark for pitchers.
A little bit more forgiving. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dodger Stadium also is pretty good for pitchers as well.
Eric, if you're Roki Sasaki, Oracle Park and the San Francisco Giants aren't even a thought.
No, I don't think so. I'm not saying that's why I said I don't think it's going to happen, but we could offer that to him. Again,
Like we said in the show last night. Sorry, but like we said I don't know if you caught any of our show last night. I made numerous references to Eric that we put ourselves in this position that nobody wants to come to this organization. We put ourselves in this situation of 6 years of, for lack of a better word, fucking around and letting this thing implode upon itself. All right?
Oh, yeah. How do I say this? Like, I'm just speculating because, like, again, that's why I say this. Like, if Roki Sasaki is not a Dodger within the next month, I will be very, I'll be shocked. I'll genuinely be like, what happened? Because I know Andrew Friedman, and the guy is very studious when it comes to running his shop. I mean, the guy's a great team builder. He's a damn wunderkind when it comes to building teams. I mean, there's a reason why he doesn't negotiate with Boris clients. He wants to structure the team he wants to. He managed to get that deal done with Shohei that gave the Dodgers so much flexibility.
Whoa. That was Shohei's idea. That wasn't the Dodgers.
I mean,
Shohei.
fair enough. That's completely fair, but he's shown to Andrew, Mr. Friedman, has shown himself to be a very, very good team builder, in my opinion, which makes him such a great GM and a great president of baseball operations. But anyway, with Sasaki, if he doesn't go to the Dodgers, I'll be genuinely like surprised.
Yeah, I mean, come on, he's probably going to be a Dodger. Yeah, I mean, it's probably. I'm just saying, hey, there could be a possibility. Again,
stranger things have
what it
happened.
could be. Now answer the question: do you trade? What was it, Webb and Doval? Was it just Webb?
For Kobe Mayo? I mean,
does it even cost that much? Does it? You even have to give that up to get Kobe? Maybe.
I feel like Kobe would be Kobe's a really, really good player. He's got the potential to be a great player.
Couldn't you get him with maybe it will take.
I don't know if you would have to. I don't even think he's worth that much, but he would certainly be a guy.
Could you trade a Harrison for a Kobe? A freaking prospect for a prospect?
I think
so.
Do that? No, I think that's certainly possible. If Harrison's shown
about control, right? If it's about control,
I mean,
you're going to have a lot more control and not be as much, and maybe a possibly higher upside. Would you trade Harrison for a Kobe? Would the Orioles say yes? They might, right?
I would.
And you don't need Kobe, and that's a great position. Where do you put Kobe Mayo? He's not going to be at third base.
Shortstop. I mean, I haven't.
Stop that dude. Hold on, how big is he? He's a big dude, isn't he? Isn't he like 6'5", something like that? You really don't want to have a big guy like that normally.
I mean, I don't want a Carlos Correa situation. I mean, like, the problem with big shortstops is that they can get injured very easily. I mean, you have to make all sorts of difficult plays as a shortstop in that part of the field, making diving catches, making tough plays. Just look, I say this all. Like, Carlos Correa is the perfect example of this. He's a great shortstop when he's healthy, great fielder, great bat. The problem is, because he's such a big dude and he has to condition his body so much, he can get injured at a constant rate because the shortstop position just taxes the body to a degree that's not great. But
okay, let's go back. But would you trade those two? Would you trade Webb, Doval for Mayo?
That's very tough because, in my opinion, in order to build a great rotation in baseball, you need three things. You need an innings eater, a hard-throwing lefty, and an absolute dynamo of a pitcher. That's your ace. And I think Logan couldn't be that innings eater. I think he's a really good pitcher. I'm not saying he's a great pitcher, but I'm saying he's a good pitcher. So
Senior.
I mean,
I have a question though.
If you were gonna like offer me this trade, I'd say yes. If I'm being totally honest, I would say yes. Listen, we need to get ready for the future. And honestly, like, Farhan has screwed this team up so much to a point where we might just need to get ready for like a couple years from now. Because next year, I don't think we're making the playoffs. So
probably not.
And the thing is, Logan can provide depth to a team. It's like I said, innings eater, hard throwing lefty, ace.
I don't think they need Doval though. They got Batista coming back. He's their closer. They really don't need Doval, right? Considering Batista's coming back.
No,
yeah. Could they use Webb? Absolutely, they could use Webb.
Yeah, they could. I mean, like, exactly. I mean, that's your innings eater. That's the innings eater that they have. And then if they can get Burns back, that's their dynamo. They would just need one more guy, in my opinion, and they're in really good shape. I think another guy that the Orioles might be going for, they might be going to look for Garrett Crochet if they're like serious. Because I think with the capital that the Orioles have on their
tell you what,
that's possible.
Garrett Crochet will definitely be higher on their list, I think, than Webb.
No, they will go looking for him,
and they would give up on Mayo to get a Crochet.
They would totally. I mean, it's Garrett Crochet. That guy's a monster. That guy is a dynamo whenever he's on his form. I mean, obviously he didn't pitch as much in the second half last year, but with a chance this next year, he's going to play great, I think.
That's going to be something. Holy crap. I didn't even think. I forgot about freaking Crochet.
Right on, Senior.
I think that, honestly, like, we are trying to get ready for the future.
Yep.
And if we do not trade a guy. Look at what happened. Carlos Rodon, Blake Snell, a bunch of other pitchers that we've had in the past few years that have had value that could get us prospects back. We didn't trade them, and they left to go to greener pastures. And Snell's going to go to a greener pasture possibly. We could try, but I don't know if he's going to come back. And
I don't know, man.
We need something. We need something. Just something that signifies like, oh, yeah, we're trying to get ready for something, the future, whatever that might mean.
You're throwing out the name Crochet. Eric's throwing out big names, obviously Soto.
Yeah.
You notice a trend, though? Giants are not being mentioned as suitors for anything big.
That's good. I don't want to hear them.
Anything big.
I don't want to hear them. I don't want to hear any names that the Giants are linked to, because I just rather them just go. I don't need to hear the Giants are in on anybody.
Nope.
I just, you know what I want to hear? The Giants have signed so and so.
Eric's
I don't care about
poo-pooing on
I'd agree with that. Listen,
you're
it's
poo-pooing on it, Eric. Don't poo-poo.
I'm poo-pooing.
I've had my hopes on this stuff stomped so many times. So at this point, I want to be surprised. Like if you're gonna get somebody, surprise me. Like, and it better be something damn good.
Hey,
Eric.
I don't know if you're here in the beginning. No, go ahead.
No, Eric. I was just saying Carter. Eric, I told him last night, my off-season, the big underdog pick is this guy.
The 35-year-old?
The 15-3, 167 ERA pitcher. Yes. Eric says he's too old. I say, freak, go get him. He's a freak. Go get him.
I wouldn't sign him long-term, but if he's good.
I don't like 37-year-old first baseman, but I like 35-year-old 15-3 pitchers.
Yeah, pitchers
Alex,
you can condition better.
Alex, insiders. You know what insiders are? They're the mouthpiece for agents, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna believe it, man. The Giants have been fooled with this way too many times. Way too many times. I'm not falling for it. That's what they do. They're a freaking mouthpiece. Period.
Eric, an insider blew up the internet last year. Literally blew the freaking thing up. When Shohei was on a plane heading to Toronto, and they were crashing the apps, follow the plane apps you can download. People were buying the app and it was crashing because people thought Shohei was landing at Pearson International Airport or the Billy Bishop, sneaking him into Billy Bishop Airport in Toronto. The doors open on the plane and it was a businessman and his daughter.
It was the guy from Shark Tank.
Whoa, what the hell?
Shark Tank. It was the guy from Shark Tank.
That's rumors, Eric.
Hey,
that's all
real quick, Glenn.
Yes.
When that news broke that the Blue Jays did not get Shohei, did you shed a tear?
No.
Because I want us to get Shohei. So.
Because I wanted us to get Shohei. The deal wasn't done yet in LA.
Well, what the hell was I going to go? I was thinking I had something on my mind.
Eric, see,
fucking lost
this goes back to yesterday. Eric thinks it's all about being Canadian for me, man.
I'm just joking. Hey, dude.
I love Canadian.
There it is again. I love it, dude. Love it.
We had a few laughs last night, but hey.
I saw that and I was laughing my ass.
Hey, guys.
Hey, we bring props to the show. It's all about the entertainment value.
Absolutely, yeah. Props. Look, my cup of coffee.
Once we hit the 2-hour mark and we're about 40 seconds away, that's when the shenanigans begin.
There you go.
Here we go. There's another thing that Buster Posey also said during this interview that we have not touched on. We kind of glossed over it. It's kind of a thing that it's almost kind of not even talked about because we already kind of figured that was going on in the first place. Murph actually asked the question, Buster Posey, are you going to write out the lineup for Bob Melvin? Because all the insinuations was Farhan was writing out the damn lineup and giving it to Bob Melvin. And I absolutely loved what Buster Posey said.
What did he say?
He's going to use analytics as a tool. He's going to let his manager make out the lineup, right? Then if there's an issue, if sort of quote unquote the analytics are showing something a little bit different than what the manager sees and uses with his experience, then they could visit it and say, hey, this is what analytics are telling, what do you think? Then you can make a decision based on that, not solely on what the damn computer says. Rather, you're going to have the experience of a manager to go ahead and make out his lineup card.
Melvin has experience. He's got the experience, buddy.
Yeah, what are we doing? A poll? What kind of poll are we making here?
I'll say this about Melvin last year. I mean, I don't. Again, it's like we said, we don't know how to judge him because Farhan might have been running the lineup from the general manager's office. So I'll give him a year. I'll give Melvin a year to prove himself. If he does well, then fine. That's cool.
I've always said that, Morcadna.
No,
always play.
listen,
The best players play.
A computer can't predict momentum. It can't predict shifts and everything. Momentum is a thing, by the way. It is definitely a thing. It can't predict the general feel of the game or how everything is going. If you mix analytics and that, it's perfect. But it's when you over-rely on one or the other, and that's when you lose baseball games.
Yeah.
I mean,
not as a foundation, as a tool. That's what's important.
Tools.
Ooh, I like it, Senior.
Everything in mediation.
Erect
right?
a pole, Eric.
What am I pulling? What's the poll?
The boys want a poll. I'm lost. I have no idea what they want you to poll. They just want a poll. Starbucks or Tim Hortons? Jeez,
what am I polling, man?
What's the poll?
What am I polling?
What are we talking about?
Oh, Alex. Oh.
Fifth inning moment.
Hit it. Hit us where it hurts, man. Hit it where it hurts. Oh, mother.
That's horrible.
Alex,
that's horrible.
Alex, that's 2 times, man.
If anybody
What's wrong, Shardall? I hate punching.
If anybody has seen the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Rangers, you'll know what momentum is. Remember that one year where they just made several brutal errors against the Blue Jays and everything went crazy? That is momentum. Yeah. You got to account for these things or you will lose.
No, that is also a lot of luck, my friend.
That is very true. They messed. That was just Elvis Andrus, who's a good shortstop, just made some of the most brutal errors I've ever seen in my life.
Who?
Elvis Andrus, the Rangers.
It wasn't Aldred. It was the third baseman.
Really? No, I thought it was
third baseman, the Hall of Famer. What's his name, Eric?
Beltre?
Beltre.
Yeah.
Beltran. Carlos Beltre. Yeah, Beltre.
Everyone was just
Beltre made 2 errors in the he made 2 errors in that inning.
All right, we got
then you had the ball that went off the nub of the bat, and what did it do? It hit the catcher. There was a big replay. And then, of course, you remember who hit the big bomb?
Batista. Jeez.
The bat. Remember that? Bat flip.
Yeah, and then Rufino Odor was out for blood.
The next year, the knuckle sandwich knocked him out, man.
That was honestly one of the most impressive fights I've ever seen.
What are you talking about, Senior? Senior, what are you talking about? Come on, the poll's up there.
Voter fraud. It's voter fraud, I tell you.
What are you talking about? Webb and Duvall for Mayo. Yes or no? Or get Soto. Come on, man.
Get Shino and Timo. Come on. That's what I like. Yes. Man. Shino and Timo. I like it.
I honestly let's do it. Why not?
Shino and Timo. You get them cheap, Eric.
I just need a reason to root right now.
Ooh, LD. Oh, Benji. LD says I'm done with Bailey.
I don't agree with that. I think that Patty, it was his first full year at the big league level. I'll give him next year. I am not selling my stock in Patty yet. And if he doesn't do well next year, then I will sell it and admit that I was wrong. But I still think Patrick Bailey is a better player than people think. I mean, he just won a Gold Glove. I mean, yes, defense is important for catchers. It is very important. I mean, come on.
Shardall, he's all upset in the chat tonight, Eric. I booted him out of our did you see me popped? He did the boop.
Why'd you boot him?
Why? Because he just spent 20 minutes.
Who cares where he spends this 20 minutes, though?
He just spent 20 minutes yelling at people.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well,
people fighting with who was he fighting with?
It was back and forth. It was back and forth. It's back and forth.
Come on.
It's back and forth.
I had my first experience with Shardall recently, Glenn.
Did you have him on your show?
No, not on my show, but on this show. Eric, I was on with Eric, a couple of the other guys, and then they brought him on.
Is that the night you had that? Who was the guy, Eric? You had that guy down in the bottom left-hand corner. He was a newcomer. Was that the Yankee fan? You had a guest on with the big boys. And he's kept
That's
saying
Yankee
Eric.
King, man.
I liked Eric. Yeah, I liked him.
I changed the poll. Poll is now fixed.
Yeah, what happened there, Carter?
God, that was the most excruciating experience of my life.
Well, I've seen your show.
Ha! Funny. Ha ha. Jesus. Funny.
Say.
Man, they say Canadians are nice. They're mean as hell. I'm kidding.
Just having fun. A wee bit of fun.
Just fun here.
No, what happened? Yeah, was there any particular? Was there an incident, or it was just Chardol?
Listen, I would say what happened to those guys in Cuba was better than what I had to experience. No offense to our guys in Cuba. Hi, Instant. Good to see you.
What's up, Instant?
Mo G says he has to yell at Chardol. Okay.
See, Senior? Look at that. You wanted Soto out. I took Soto out. Now you don't like the pull. Come on, man.
What do we call that, Eric? They're poo-pooing you.
They poo-pooed me, man. Come on. Take Soto out. I took Soto out.
Yeah. See, Senior? Everybody. Carter thinks I'm Canadian. Jesus. Everybody thinks I'm Canadian.
What about that? I'm kidding. No, I couldn't make a joke there. I'm sorry, Glenn. Just did not materialize.
What is going on? There, finally. I'm good to go, guys.
Did it got work?
Dude, it literally, how long did I have to wait for that to come up? Like 30 minutes?
Work? Oh, my gosh.
Holy bejeez. All right, guys, here we go.
Number one
on the charts. Just released, matter of fact, about 24 hours old.
That is a new record. To go top 40, number one in 24 hours. We just beat out Michael Jackson, for God's sake.
Incredible. The artiste is Senior Softball Games using Suno AI.
Right on, Eddie K. I did.
I tell you what, man, this one's, as they say, a banger. As they say, a banger. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Woo!
Eric's got a dream he's chasing down, handing out the love in this baseball town. Giants got their eyes on the prize so tight. Will they land the star? Will they get it right? Soto's like a comet in the night, filling up the stands, bringing pure delight. But the base too cold, or so they say. No Willie hitter wants to play. Cannon for the impossible stunt, bring the heat to this chilly front. The city screams with every hope and cheer. Giants breaking barriers year after year. San Francisco Sabber holding strong. Eric's pushing hard, he's singing that song. The dream is alive and every fan's out, wishing on stars up in the sky. We can't freeze the heart's desire. Every dream will lights a fire. Eric's spending it all on table, so come through the Golden Gate. Can they pull the impossible stunt? Bring the heat to this chilly front. The city screams with every hope and cheer. The Giants breaking barriers year after year. Can they pull the impossible stunt? Bring the heat to this chilly front. The city screams with every hope and cheer. Giants breaking barriers year after year.
All right, there we go, man. I love that stuff.
What a tune.
Awesome,
what a tune.
Awesome, man.
Good job.
Come on, man. That was freaking awesome. Love it, dude. Awesome. Senior, much appreciated, man. Much appreciated.
It's been a heck of a week, man. Tired as hell.
Yeah, buddy, man. Good stuff. All right, what else we got going on here, guys? Where do we want to go with this?
Shortstop.
talking about. Again, guys, there was a lot of news talking about the Max Fried coming to the Giants. I don't know. I think foul territory. We're talking about it.
I feel we're
the
gonna
guy's
get.
got good numbers. The only thing is he does get hurt, but
Still a lot of rumors, though, man.
There's okay.
that's what it is, though. I mean, that's all you could go on, right?
No,
I
it's,
mean,
it's all rumors until
that's what the hot stove is all about. It's all about freaking. It's all about.
That's why I keep thinking we're going to sign some guy. You and Eric and I won't even mention his name once on this channel, and I'll text him. Eric, did you see who we just signed? He's like, where the hell did that come from? Right? This is what's going to happen. We make our Christmas wish list, so to speak, and nobody's going to be on. We're going to get a lump of coal again, are we? Is that what's going to happen, Eric?
No. Again, guys,
don't put soda on the Christmas list.
Let Buster Posey figure this out and see where. And after the decisions are done, then we can make judgment. But
Let him cook.
I want to thank everybody coming in tonight, too. A lot of people on our X channel, too, Eric. We were up to like 156, and then we were down to we're in the 60s now. We're all over the place. People are coming in, and I love it.
Not a big deal.
You know what? You know what? A lot of them that jumped over. You know what, Eric? Carter, as soon as we mentioned we're giving away $500 in a Bonds jersey, the email lit up. It just went.
Yeah, there's a lot of emails.
He's like a printer. It was just going. Zzz, zzz, zzz.
Hey, that's okay.
Cause the website to crash.
Oh dear God, is there
that would be
there's
horrifying.
Seriously,
Man.
do I gotta wait in this one?
But I'm gonna say,
what is this
about the pitchers? Like, I feel like we're gonna get like one really good pitcher. I don't know why. It's gonna be like one really good pitcher.
Yeah, but can anybody explain to me where this name came from? What's up with the Tanner Scott talk?
I don't know where that came from, but the Giants don't need a freaking bullpen.
Why, but
they don't, man.
I feel like
I don't understand it, guys.
I'm going to take bets on why this is a rumor. I feel like they think that we're just going to buy up like relievers and just sell them on the market as soon as like the trade deadline comes around. Because Tanner Scott is a left-handed hit pitcher that was known for tying up Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs.
You know who else tied up Shohei Ohtani? Eric Miller.
Yeah.
Struck him out every time he's faced him.
That's completely fair.
Okay.
We
don't need Tanner Scott.
No, of course not. I'm not saying that's why we're getting him. I'm saying that we're going to use him at the trade deadline as a guy that we can fret prospects with because bullpen arms are very high priced.
Uh-oh, Eric. I was just a sec. Call coming in. Hello? Yes? It's Capitol Records, Eric, in Los Angeles. Uh-huh. Okay. We're on live now. Okay, I'll let Eric know. Thanks. Appreciate the call. Oh, thanks for saying we're the number one show. Appreciate that. All right, bye. All right, Capitol Records is informing me, Eric, there's a new song going to drop, and they think it may move up the charts in record fashion. We'll have to keep our eye open.
There, I already got it right here.
Congratulations.
Got it right here, guys. Another one.
A new release.
Maybe we'll play.
A new release. I just got the call from Capitol Records. We're the first to get this. We're going to be the first to air this one.
We just played the one, so we'll play it again here in a little bit. But it's you want to know what the title is?
Don't tell me the title. I might not be able to wait. I'll be tingling with anticipation.
That's what we do here. You got to keep people.
What is it?
Keep people.
Don't poo-poo on my enthusiasm. What is it?
Here we go. The title of the song is "One Last Game."
One last game.
One last game.
Is that when they struck out Wilmer looking?
No.
Oh, good.
Has nothing to do with Wilmer. Well, we already got a
Evan Longoria looking. No. We've had a few seasons end that way.
Man, I mean,
yes, Mo G. We hold the record for the most hit singles right here.
Yes, Alfonso.
Whether YouTube likes it or not, we get away with it because we play what you say.
We play the hits here on Giant Sports.
Speaking of playing the hits, Rock and Talk. Rock and Talk is back with Glenn and Eric Saturday morning at 8. Can't wait.
Oh, there you go.
It is going to be a very intense show. We're going to talk.
I don't know
what we're going to talk about, but whatever we talk about, it's going to be fun.
Oh, right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Oh, Glenn.
Yes.
There you go. Hey, you might have talked to Abby.
Glenn.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
We didn't suck it tonight. We didn't play so badly. I mean, yeah, we lost, but we didn't play like absolute scrubs. I mean,
Against the New York Rangers.
yeah, we against a juggernaut. Hey, I'm looking for moral victories, okay?
Geez, Eric and I
Moral victories.
I shouldn't have mentioned it last night on the show. I wasn't bragging or anything. I was just throwing it out there. Eric,
Yes.
last night, do you recall? It was 3-2 Rangers tonight, by the way. Eric, do you remember I mentioned that the Winnipeg Jets were 15-1?
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Matter of fact, it was yesterday. I think you said
They lost tonight.
They lost.
They lost?
They lost to the Tampa Bay Rays, or to the Rays, the
What?
Lightning.
Oh.
I was thinking of I had no roof on the stadium on my mind. Yeah, Tampa Bay 4, Winnipeg 1. Unfreaking believable. Just when I said they're red hot.
You know what's funny about the Tampa Bay Rays, speaking of which? They're probably going to have a better attendance now that they're playing at a decent baseball stadium, which is pretty damn
Yeah,
fun.
they got to play the Yankees, by the way.
They play the Yankees.
Adam Lowry had the low
They have to
Winnipeg
pay
Golden.
the Yankees
They pay the Yankees to play.
because they're using their facilities over there in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am also looking forward to another first overall pick, things worse than death. I'm looking very forward to another good year of tanking. But, man, it's been really fun, though.
Christopher, as a matter of fact, they've made an appearance on the show.
Yeah, I have a pair as well. They're back at home, though, because
Yeah, I got my pair of Mickey Mouse ears.
I'm currently
Bernice, I didn't want to go just for spite. Bernice dragged me to that game.
Oh,
One thing about my Bernice
Okay.
and Eric, they love their giveaways,
They love the giveaways.
right?
Man,
Yep.
the giveaways are very.
Eric was holding on to his Buster hug like there was no tomorrow.
Man.
See, he keeps it right there.
Yeah, yeah. Come on.
He's gonna lead us to the promised land.
Oh, there was a little girl sitting next to Eric the whole game. I'm like, Eric, give her your Buster hug. Okay. No, and there she goes. I go, where's the Buster hug? Oh, they just left. I forgot. I couldn't give it to I knew he was taking it home. You would not part with that Buster hug.
I wouldn't either. I mean, if I was, I couldn't go that day either. I remember.
And that is a sad tale about the Giants baseball last year.
Jesus,
Big crowds. They give the giveaways when they play the White Sox, the Marlins, and that's when they get the huge crowd. Just people are just going for the giveaway.
Yep. Hey, that's what brought people to the damn park, man. Was those
Yeah,
giveaways?
Eric and I walked over there, and there was a lineup. Usually, I'm in within 5 minutes out back with my season ticket. There's a back door you can get in there, 415 Club.
Man,
And there was a line. Remember we had to wait in line, Eric? That was the day we walked over for my parking garage. Remember I almost stopped, and I almost stepped in the poop going. That was not good.
That was
Man,
not good.
I remember the end of last year. Of last year, that was some of the most depressing baseball I've ever seen in my life. I mean, they all looked like they had just given up. We didn't care anymore. We were just like, okay. But then we started playing like gods versus the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Orioles and the Royals, and it was like, who the hell is this team?
Eric, remind me after the show. I got to talk to you about something here, man.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Well, I hope Chardall's not reporting the channel. He says, I reported cryptic. That does not do us good for the...
No, it has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do
You
with
sure?
us. Positive.
You're positive, are you?
100% positive.
Okay.
Is the poll still up?
Poll's now done, and it was 56. I think 56% was yes, and then what is
Pretty
that?
close.
Yeah,
That's
something
close,
like that.
Eric. 56.
Somewhere around there.
44.
I mean, that's not still a solid minority. Not like overwhelmed, but
Not overwhelming, but hey.
Senior, I think he got it. He's holding it in his talons. He won't let it go yet. He's not going to release that one.
Yeah, I got it. I got it sitting right here, and guess what? It's I finally got it. My
Glenn,
God.
I heard some
Yes,
very
sir.
fun. I heard some very fun pitching predictions for the Giants.
Oh,
These
my
are really
God.
dumb predictions, and I want to say them. Some
Oh.
idiot said Walker Bueller was.
I
gonna
got the
come
updated
over.
version.
Walker Buehler.
Bueller, huh?
I was like, what? It makes no damn sense.
I don't
Another
know.
one said Jack Flaherty.
Listen, the guy was 1-6 last year. Didn't do bad in the playoffs, but 1-6, isn't that right up our alley?
I
I
mean,
hate to paint the team with the same
he's a
brush, but that's the
Dodger,
kind of
though.
player we go after.
I know he is, but he's a
Kim,
Dodger.
who's hurt.
I mean, he's a Dodger, though. I mean,
Eric and I weren't even talking about Kim 3 weeks ago. We were like, nope, not even everybody in the chat saying they're going to sign Kim. Eric and I both were all over it. No, not a chance. And then
it feels inevitable. It feels like a very Giants pick. I'm just sorry. It feels like a Giants pick. It feels like it's going to be us. I mean, like, I heard another one. This is interesting, and I'm kind of weirdly smiling about it. Gleyber Torres?
Not Gleyber Torres. No, not Gleyber.
It's not a good prediction, okay? But this is from somebody else, not me.
I was thinking about that today.
I was like,
I read his name online. I always look at the free agent. I look at deals that could be made. And when I saw his name, I thought, geez, that name Gleyber, doesn't that have Giants written? That has Giants.
I'm sorry, but that does feel like a Giants pick. I'm sorry. That feels like us. I'm like,
yep.
I was kind of weirdly smiling because it's like,
because when the deal gets done, I go, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres? I mean, he's not a bad player, but it's like, he's the guy you add like after you've added a really good player.
Hey, listen, while you and I have a chance here, we're all alone. Nobody's even listening. Eric's gone. The chat's doing their own thing. So listen, I said to Eric last night, this Shinoskui, I can't even say his name, so I call him Shino. The guy was 15-3, a 167 ERA. That's just last year. He's a career winning. He's got a massive win.
I mean,
would you just go get him?
I would be, I mean, he's 35.
Okay, I got to look up these guys, man. What is their exact names?
I'd go get him. I'd go get him when he's fit.
I mean,
That kind of a record, man.
I mean, if he plays
It's
very
the
good.
MPB though, man. It's not the MLB, so we got to temper a little bit, right?
I mean, and it's also
Just a
it's
little
not
bit?
like it's not like a Roki Sasaki thing either. It's not like we can like develop
for
him and make him
Christ's
better.
Tonight's show is brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com, and I'm going to poo-poo on Glenn every chance I get. Is poo-poo? Is that the sponsor of the night, Eric? My God, every time I mention it, we're not going to sign him. Although we just talked about Gleyber Torres, I said that's just got Giants written all over it.
Sorry, that feels like a Giants pick. It does feel like feels like we would do that.
Yeah.
I'm like smiling because I feel like it's gonna happen. I don't know why. It just feels.
See, now that I think they're just throwing names out to throw names out, right? I see. We have a Javier Baez sighting.
Oh God, that guy is terrible. Like Jesus, that guy is
Javier
so
Baez.
bad.
Well, I wasn't saying that about him in game one of the 2016 series?
Yeah, 2016
against the Cubs.
Oh yeah,
he was annoying as hell to deal with. But
I
then
always forget the name of the pitcher who threw it. Man, what a classic game! One of the best Giants classic postseason. Who opened for that series? Johnny Cueto.
Oh,
man,
Cueto.
he was humming that game, and then in the bottom of the or top of the eighth
then
inning,
he slammed him. It was a crazy. Yeah, that's what you get when you don't have run support. I mean, Jesus. But yeah, anyway, that's just a man. Javi Baez, though, like I saw him play against us earlier this year, and we had like a sweeper in the other batter's box, and he swung hard at it like he was going to hit it. And I was kind of shocked, if I'm being honest. But yeah, if we
Christopher, I think you're talking. Are you talking about Brian Wilson? Fear the Beard? He did go to the LA Dodgers, but his career was pretty much over then.
Yeah.
all right. I got these guys racked up here. So who do you want to look at first? Tomoyuki Sagano or Shinosuke?
Shino. I want to see Shino. I'm all over Shino. He's my new guy. I got to order a jersey, Eric. I'm ready.
Is this the new Kodai Senga? Glenn? No. Is this the new Kodai? This guy?
27 years old.
He's 27?
I thought he was 35. Maybe I got the
the
wrong
other guy.
people.
That's Tomoyuki.
Okay. Show me Shino's numbers.
Here we go.
Oh,
Career.
What?
367.
Ooh,
1,000 innings
54-72. Oh, yeah, but look, Eric, he's playing for Chinichi.
You know anything about Chunichi? Because I know nothing about Chunichi.
Aren't they the Chinichi Dragons?
I'm not aware
Okay.
of the team at
Okay.
all. Eric, I'm with you on this one.
I'm just making that up. I don't know.
Again, he was 5-11,
Oh,
3.1.
Yikes,
That's
that's
a pretty good ERA. Don't get me wrong.
his
All right,
team
let's
might-
take a look at the other guy. I've already softened on this one.
I mean,
Oh, they don't do.
to be fair, his ERA was pretty good for how bad his team was. I mean, like that's a pretty good ERA for. I mean, 11 losses is a lot, but that can be due to the fact that his team's messing up.
And
too.
then in 23, he was 7-12 with a 3.5. That's not bad. Again, remember, this is NPB.
The
Right?
stats
I mean,
can
it's
be-
good. I'm not quote unquote poo-pooing on the MPB, but it's not the major league.
It's
not
not
at
the
the major
major
league
leagues. I mean, it's got to be a. Yeah, Jesus, that's just a tough. That's a cheese. He would be good though. I mean, 27. That's not bad. I mean,
Here's
I
the
like
guy.
this. Look.
oh, there we go. Here's the old man.
He looks like a pitcher. He looks like a seasoned, grizzled veteran, doesn't he?
What are you
I like
talking
it.
about? A grizzled veteran?
He hasn't pitched
Come on.
a single time in the majors though, Glenn. He's
I don't
gonna be
care.
facing the best in the world.
Carter,
If he's
I
that-
don't
like,
care.
Tell me this. Answer me this question, Glenn.
God, that is a really good year
If he-
though.
Again, if he is that good, why is he still playing for the MPB at 35 years old?
Yeah.
Why didn't he come to the major leagues before?
Eric, look at those numbers, man. 178 ERA, 108 ERA, 348, 324, 318. So the 225 in there. Eric, I see a lot of consistency. So I don't care what level of ball you're talking about. If it's
Then why
that
did he come to the
consistent,
major leagues?
I mean,
maybe he couldn't get
Why
out of it.
didn't he-
You got to be released, Eric. Maybe he couldn't get
No,
out.
they'll release him because the club gets money.
No, it's the
Look,
international
if they're going to
pool deal.
release
They'll
Shohei
pay.
Ohtani,
If he's
they
that
would have
good, they'll
released.
pay.
They would have released.
Maybe it's a character issue.
Tomo Yuki.
Look at the
Sugata.
numbers. Jesus, look at the number. Go back 2020.
Then why isn't he playing?
260, 197 ERA.
Then why
Oh, my
isn't
God.
he playing for the major leagues?
Eric, I don't care. Listen, dude.
Why?
Dude, listen. You can argue it all you want, but if you walk in and my scout says, "I found this old guy. He's 15-3 with a 178 ERA last year. He's my guy, Eric."
To be fair, we
Get
don't.
him out of here.
Find him.
I mean,
Nope.
overlooking him because of age is a little questionable. I mean, I think that
Yes. See,
So
Eric,
you-
it's questionable. See, Carter knows what he's talking about.
Listen,
Why didn't he get posted?
it's not okay. That's fair. That's totally fair. Maybe it's a character issue. I don't know. Again, I don't know a lot about this guy. It's not like I've been scouting this guy for the past 5 years.
I only heard of him yesterday, but I already like him.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, but if he is posted and he's on the market, like 3-year deal with maybe something like that. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
what the hell?
35.
What the hell? Just sign both of them. See, throw them in there and mix it
I
up.
mean,
See what happens.
He's 35.
Come on.
That's old, obviously, but
Hey,
come on.
you know what? Hey, you know what you sound like, Glenn? You
Come
sound
on.
like Farhan. You're sounding like Farhan to me. You're sounding like Farhan. Let's go get a let's go get a 35-year-old guy who's playing for the NPB. Come on,
Who's
man.
15-3 with a 167 ERA?
That's really
NPB.
good. Eric.
NPB, man.
Yes, it is MVP. But this is
NPB.
other than
NPB.
the MLB. Listen, Eric. Other than the MLB, NPB
He
is
faces
the
the
best
Los
baseball league
Angeles
in the world.
Dodgers. He's gonna.
You know what, Carter? Carter, every time Eric does this, when a fresh name comes up, I remember Eric. He wasn't poo-pooing. He was shitting all over Encarnacion.
Yeah, I was.
And then we're sitting in the ballpark side by side. He's like, kind of like this guy. What a nice swing. I go, I told you, but nobody listened. I was the only guy. Everybody poo-pooed and shitted on it. And I'm telling you. But all of a sudden, Eric still hasn't learned. He still hasn't learned.
Hey, Glenn. When's the last time you watched Tomoyuki pitch?
Who? Oh,
The new guy.
I love it. Hey, with that, let's go ahead and let's bring in Daly, our resident Pete Alonso. He is the captain of the Pete Alonso.
Man, I feel underdressed right now.
nice hat.
What's up?
Oh,
No, look at that. He's changed it up. The king has arrived.
Sure.
He has arrived with his crown and his scepter. I like it, man.
Indeed.
I'll be right
Posey,
Freaking like
Posey's
it.
got to do what he's got to do to get it done. Also,
Hey.
the Japanese dude that we were just talking about,
Yes.
if you look at the last few seasons that he's had, like sans this very most recent season,
Uh-huh.
he has
Not
not
good,
pitched
is it?
very much. He
Right.
has not pitched
Yeah.
very much at all. He's like it's been
I
70
thought it was
innings.
15-3.
Yeah,
Last
15
year.
and
Like
3 last
18
year with
games.
120 innings pitched in Japan.
Holy crap! 15-3 with 120 innings. Sign that. Sign the freak.
Okay, listen, I'll
That
say this.
that
I will
scares
say
me.
this. I mean, I'll say this. I mean, 3-year deal, like a 3-year deal. I mean, if he's not good, then we can cut bait. I mean, what about Bregman playing at second? I mean,
no,
I've heard good-
you can keep talking. I'm just
no, yeah, I think
acknowledge
that
them with my thumbs and fingers.
but with Tomo, I mean, 3 years. I mean, yes, he's 35, but if he keeps up with the production he's having in the baseball, I mean, we could 3-year him. Maybe we could cut him if things don't work out. But you could do worse. I mean, he looked really good last year. But to be fair, what you're saying is very valid, Dilly. I mean, 120 innings is a little bit small.
That's nothing. And because
Ain't
think
did
about
nothing.
Hicks did like almost 110
Yep.
going from bullpen
That's so
to
pitiful. God.
and think about this. How many did Yamamoto pitch this year? And he's supposed to be
And
like
he
the
had
guy
shoulder
of
problems.
exactly.
He had
So
shoulder,
my point
tricep.
being that in Japan they like to do the 6-man rotation.
Yes.
That's the norm, which is why a lot of those guys don't pitch a million innings. And if they do pitch like a major league amount of innings, it's because they're pitching like CGs and they're just
Right.
racking it up.
Oh, the
So-
negativity. The negativity.
It's not negativity. It's just I'm
It's
just making
the
an
negativity.
observation. It's just an observation because I would be
No, it's
worried
okay.
that a 35-year-old pitcher making the transition for the first time from Japan to the major leagues, who's already throwing 120 innings in Japan, would struggle to get to 120 innings in the major leagues
I mean,
with a 5-man rotation.
I'd say like
Yeah, but
Again.
okay, I'm working on some new stuff here, but I'm listening to you guys. Eric says he's coming from that league. Traditionally, guys don't pitch 8 innings over there. That's what you get.
yeah, but the
So
thing
listen,
is,
when have we had a Giants pitcher, guys, who pitches 8 innings? We don't. So you get a guy who pitches 5 innings. He's 15-3. I'm all for it.
5 innings though.
It's
That's
5
way
innings,
Before you can poo-poo, I'm getting.
but it's a 6-man rotation, those 5 innings are spread out
Yeah.
significantly more than over the course of a season than
Yeah.
a 5-man
Also-
rotation.
Also, 5 innings is very little. That's 4.
That is like the lowest bar you can set for a starting pitcher.
Yeah, I think everyone complains about Blake Snell pitching very few innings. Dude, if we're going 5 innings, at least Blake is going 6. I get it. Okay. This guy seems to be really good, and I think that he could be if we just took a flyer on him and said, hey, we'll give you like 3 years and a shot to play Major League Baseball. That'd be cool. But it's like he's 35, dude. And yes, and I get it. Like, you don't want to overlook players just because of age. Look at Justin Verlander.
Yeah.
2 years ago. But it's like, that's old.
I could not pull the trigger on 3 years. That would freak me out because he would get hurt. If he gets hurt in that second year, doesn't pitch, gives you 40 innings, then now you have him in his age 38 season
There you go.
coming back from injury. It's like, no
Nope.
thanks. Because that screams he's going to be a Kenta Maeda type,
Oh, God,
where it's
I
like
want
he's just
Kenta
going to try and
Maeda.
claw his way back to the starting rotation
Right.
and not give you very many innings. And because they're at the latter half of their career, that would freak me out.
Right.
You would
No,
have to
I'd
give
agree.
him the quintessential Farhan deal of we'll give you a year with an opt out in the second year. If you shat the bed in the first year, you're probably coming back. And if not, then we'll see what happens. But that's what it would have to be if it were to be anything. And then he also has to express interest in coming over.
Yeah.
Because he could just be complacent. I mean, he could just be happy pitching Japan, his Japanese career, and that'd be that.
A lot of great players in Japan never came to the big leagues. I mean, you know.
And if you notice, the guys who come over are usually young.
Yeah,
like
Otani
very
was young when he
exactly.
came over. Sasaki's coming over while he's young. Senga, how old was Senga when he came over?
29.
he was a little bit older.
A little
29,
bit older. Imanaga was a little bit older.
31.
Yep, he was
Yeah,
older.
He's a little bit older. But yeah, for the most part, it's
Imanaga is
come on.
probably the most like pitching wise impressive in the recent times.
No,
who's
yeah.
come over. Like
He's-
but the way he pitches is more conducive to the MLB than a lot of these other guys. That's why I worry about Yamamoto, or not Yamamoto. The dude Sasaki who's coming over, who throws hard as crap.
He's
Like,
right.
I worry that he's going to. It's just a ticking time bomb.
You do worry about that, considering
Same
all
with-
You never
it's
know.
the same thing
Considering
with
what you've
Shohei.
seen with Yamamoto and
That
and
too.
and Shohei.
It
And
was
Shohei's
the
a
same
much
thing.
bigger guy as well.
Exactly.
One thing I like about Yamanaga is he's crafty, but he's got that weird delivery, which
No,
Yes,
he's
he's a
like-
very good finesse pitcher, and that
Yeah.
I feel like will translate from Japan to the major leagues much better because you're not blowing your arm out, you're not relying on that extra velocity, which means you're also not wearing down as much. He's able to pitch more
Right.
often, more
Yeah.
for
Dude, that guy.
throughout the season.
Hey, Dilly, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the Posey interview?
I have not. I've talked
Okay,
about
I'm
it,
gonna
but
ask
I
you about
haven't.
it.
I haven't listened.
Go take a listen. You'll like it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Okay, I
Yeah.
won't go down that path then because you didn't listen. But yeah, I think you will enjoy it. I do.
It sounded good. It's from what I've heard
Yes.
about it. It sounds like it's pretty solid.
Yes, absolutely.
I said this earlier. I have a feeling like I listen. I don't know why I had this inkling that came in my head, but I have there's this one pitcher that not a lot of people are talking about that we could get. There's this. Has anyone here heard of Freddie Peralta?
Yeah,
Of course.
Peralta.
Freddie. I mean, not a lot. I haven't heard news. It's quiet in his agent's office right now. I mean,
I don't think he's a
good.
free
He's
agent,
not a
is he?
free agent.
He's not a free agent.
He's a
I
free
don't
agent.
think
not.
so.
I
I
don't think
swear to
so.
you.
so.
I swear.
I
No,
would
he's
double check
not.
that.
No
I
way.
don't think so. I think he's
I
under
swear to you, he's
arbitration
a free
still.
agent. I can swear on it.
Even then, I'm pretty sure that's the ace of the Brewers. So,
Right on. Worse than death. I will do that right now.
Oh, they optioned. Okay, no, they optioned. Yeah, they
There you
picked
go.
up
See,
an
you ain't gonna.
option.
you ain't
I
gonna-
thought they were gonna. Okay, no, I thought he had an option, not the club. Okay, no, that's my bad.
You know, guys, I love when you guys come in here and we got the great chat over there. You know what the cool thing about this offseason is, Eric? The fact there have been no moves yet. That's what I love about this. We get to come in every single night and we start fresh every day. Who
Yeah.
should we get? People got to some guys in our chat come in, as do Eric and I. Eric and I take it one direction one day. Then once I sleep on it, we come in and we go a different direction. I love this.
man. Yeah,
This
we do
never
that all
grows
the time.
old for us, does it? I love talking
love it.
Giants.
That's the fun part. Again, I just love coming in here, having fun with the chat, interacting with them. Dude, it's about having fun, man.
Yeah, and look at our numbers. The guys love it. So this is
Oh,
great.
it's great, man. It's so great to talk to the community about all this
Mhm.
stuff. It's just
Yeah,
so
it is.
fun.
100%, man. That's what
I-
it's all about.
But you know what I can't wait for though, Glenn? Even though I know you like the calm and like the
Even though
days.
Carter, even though once in a while we get a trout to the
Oh,
Giants.
God, we know we can't do a Trout to the Giants. He's a good player. Okay, Mike Trout is a great player, no doubt. But he's the
Oh,
most
my
injury-prone guy I've ever seen in my life. The guy gets more injured than some basketball players.
Byron Buxton does live on this planet.
Oh, Byron Buxton.
Oh,
The
God.
guy
Byron
is
Buxton.
He
so
does.
talented, man. He is
So
so
talented.
talented. He just cannot stay on the freaking field, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yep.
Oh,
Sometimes it's tinnitus.
Legs made of
tendinitis.
glass.
Yeah, the glass man, the
Yeah.
biggest glass man I've ever seen. Like he's him, Mike Trout, him, even his teammate Royce Lewis. That guy gets injured
Yeah,
so
he gets
much.
hurt.
Like
what's this? What deal are we talking about? Are we talking about the web? Is that what we're talking about?
I think man.
Senior. Are you Dilly, would you trade Webb and Doval for Mayo?
See, I have a hard time getting rid of Webb. Like
Why?
pretty-
Why?
Because I feel like he does not only is he obviously the best pitcher on this team, I feel, and for that matter, potential hot take, I think he's the best player at his position on this team. So like if you were to like abstract it out to each position, I think he is the best position player at his position. So getting rid of your best player essentially, I don't know if I feel too good about doing that. Well, Duvall, you can ship him away. I'm totally fine with that. You've got Randy Rodriguez, who is Duvall 2.0, and I think he has a better off-speed slider.
Off-speed.
So I like Randy Rodriguez a lot. So it's not like you're losing anything with getting rid of Duvall, but I have a hard time. Also, you have Webb on such a cheap deal. He's been not giving you any problems. He's loves playing for this team, and then all the intangibles that he brings as well. I know that's like a Giants fan talking Giants stuff, whatever. But I think he brings a lot of intangibles that if you lose that, it kind of sucks. So I'd be really like you'd have to give a lot to get him, in my opinion.
No, I think I agree with that. I mean, Logan, he's probably the most consistent player we had last year. He played, he didn't get injured. He was consistently putting up like 6-7 inning games, maybe even like 7 inning games, actually, never mind. But he was a guy that I trusted, like for the most part. And I trust consistency. I'm a bit of a
absolutely. That's what he brings to the table.
You know,
Babe, I've been on eBay. I've been looking for one of those shirts for a decade. You cannot find one of those. You guys remember that shirt?
Yeah.
I was really young. Okay.
Good times.
I was really
that
young.
shirt. I saw somebody with that shirt. I've been hanging out on the eBay for 10 years looking for one of those. They are not. Nobody will part with them. That is a great shirt.
You know how many fingers do you have? How many fingers do you have on one hand?
Senior and I'll talk off air. We got to talk.
Yeah. I missed it.
Okay, so Dilly, you
Great
know on the web.
No, I don't think I would get rid of.
I say no.
Tough sell.
Glenn
I
and
say
Connor
yes.
say yay. So we're split down the middle. All right, fair enough.
I'm in with Senior.
It has
Fair
to
enough.
be.
Fair enough.
Senior, it's coming, buddy. It's coming. It's coming.
Now I'd sell out on other prospects.
There it is.
Like I would have no problem shipping away other.
What do you mean? Yes, it's split down the middle.
No, that was my vote. A yes.
Huh?
And then Northern California came in with a
What's
yes.
going on?
Oh, they changed their vote. Ah!
Get out of here, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I gotta change that password.
Who's got it? Who's got it?
Come on.
No, we've been hacked.
Oh my God. Yes! let the shenanigans begin.
Here we go.
Late. We're getting slap happy.
Okay, here we go. Favorite Giants pitcher in their prime so far. We got 23 votes. Lincecum, 78%. Kane, the big goose egg. Bumgarner, 22% so far. Wow.
The freak. The freak was just. Remember, I talk so often, Eric, on this show about the guy you buy your ticket to go to watch. That was the guy you buy a ticket to go watch.
That's
hitters, both against the Padres.
He was the Padres Padre. He was the Padres.
And that,
how about 2010, man? Come on.
And that wind up, it was a thing of beauty, Eric.
It was awesome.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this. When I watched them when I was younger, I never saw something more impressive than how Tim pitched. I mean, he was just so good. Like he could. I mean, I don't think he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I want him to. That's not going to happen because even though his peak was so good, his career wasn't long enough. But
it was short term.
Yeah, but he was just.
But he did a lot.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. He has a better career than most major leaguers will ever have in their lives. I mean,
he's got the World Series rings. He's got 2 no-hitters. My God, his resume looks good.
It's a good resume.
Does he have a Cy Young?
Who?
Lincecum?
Who? Like he's got
2 of them.
Dude, he's got all of
He's already off. He's already
credentials.
off of the what do you call it?
Eligibility.
The ballot, yeah. But he had Hall of Fame credentials just short.
Yeah, the credentials. I mean,
Short
if you
term.
look at those like first 5 seasons of his career, he was a monster, unlike any other. There were players. I remember Hunter Pence when he was playing for the Astros. He actually said once, like, he's got basically 3 pitches that you can't hit. He's basically got 3 pitches you can't hit. I mean, he was the pride and joy. He was a giant. I mean, he brought the love to the game that we all love, and it's just we love him to death.
I love the hair too. Just
All right.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
doing some work here, guys. Carry on. Just doing some work here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd be more likely to see Tim Lincecum in like a surf city than I would be to see him pitching on a baseball mound, if I'm being totally honest. You look at him and you're like, it's a weird looking.
You ever hear the band The Box? Carry on, carry on, carry. That's going out to Bernice. That's going out to Bernice by request. I'm still trying to make up to Bernice today, Eric. It's
I bet.
flowers, fancy dinner. You guys, did you catch that last night there, guys?
I
It's
did
pretty
not.
damn funny.
Oh, that was epic.
I was with
Everybody thought it was funny except me, but it,
Someone's
you
paying
catch,
the price.
did you see it, Dilly?
I did not. I was
I
very
was not
busy
there.
last night.
Oh, we showed a couple of my pieces. Eric says, bring in a few pieces to your collection, which I did. We took about a 2-minute break. I showed him some of my stuff, and he goes, how much did you pay for that Mantle rookie? I said, I dropped.
they were asking.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I said, I dropped $180,000. And within 10 seconds, my phone went, bing. And I went,
Excuse me?
I said, oh, geez, Eric. And what did it say, Eric? It said,
I hear you.
you. I yelled,
That's funny.
gee. I said, geez, I can't go into this show. People know exactly what you're doing, Eric. I can't hide from her. I'm in Winnipeg, and I can't hide from her. So I've had to be nice today.
Man, man.
Yeah.
It's an investment.
And I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Anyway.
That's a very deep hole to try and dig yourself out of with the I'm kidding shovel.
It was with the credit card, too, believe me.
Fair enough. I mean, man,
Eric, I think I showed Eric I don't have it here. It's over at the condo in San Fran, but I think I showed you my beautiful condition. My Mantle rookies. Sweet.
Yes.
I show you that one, Eric? The Mantle rookie?
You showed it on air.
Or the Maze? I've got a Maze rookie and a Mantle rookie.
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, have some
He's
nice-
a
I've
Mantle
got-
rookie. That's great.
I've got a Logan Webb signed jersey, like it has 3 pieces of his jersey in it. I've got a Buster Posey commemorative piece of one of his bats, game used, I believe. I've got a couple Reggie Crawford signed rookie cards.
Those must be upper deck, are they?
Well, the only reason I bought them was because I really love his signature. They're very pretty signature. He has a very nice signature. And I was really high on Reggie Crawford. It's just a shame that, he's just not going to be seen forever.
Look at that.
And look how he's rearing back. That's
Yeah.
he's so badass. I'm sorry. That guy was
Look where he's holding the ball. Like he's
down here. Like
he's
I got it.
whipping that thing around, man.
And he's getting into his wind up.
Yeah, it's because all 5'10" of him, 145 pounds soaking
And who's
wet.
on the left, by the way? Who's on the left?
It's
Koufax.
Sandy.
Koufax.
Yep.
Pretty damn similar, ain't it?
You
And
know,
look at that. Look at the launch on him. Look at the legs.
Now, one thing that Tim has, look where, as you said, look where that ball is
that's
Mhm.
way
Yeah.
compared to where Koufax is.
Now, you guys, I know you threw it out there in the poll, Eric. I would have had Timmy, Mad Bum, and you know who I would have had respectfully as the third choice in that poll? Would have been Randy.
Mm.
Randy Johnson was
Not as a giant.
I was gonna say
giant?
he's like
dude,
a.
you could still,
I don't
you
know.
could still mow him
No,
down, man.
No, he was a giant.
I mean,
yes, he played a year for us, but no, he did not.
he was fantastic and was technically a giant, but he was not a giant.
He was
like
not
that-
a giant.
that
Yeah,
is
but it
not-
wasn't the question. I mean, when the initial question came up in the chat, who did you like to watch as a? And I liked watching Randy, man.
I mean, yeah. Just watching Randy.
Yeah, and I
Oh
like
my
watching
God.
Andrew McCutcheon.
They say he's a nice. Did you see the scowl on him?
He really said, and I like watching Andrew McCutcheon.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But
did?
Randy, the big unit, obviously a joy to watch. Great
Yes.
player. no doubt. But he wasn't a giant though. He was
No.
he was a
He
giant.
was a giant.
Yes, he was a giant. But
He
wasn't
was a
giant like
literal
Kim's a
giant.
Senior, you don't want
The
to.
question wasn't who's the greatest. It's dude. I like watching Wilmer. Nobody likes that. Nobody seems to side with me. But if you said who's your favorite player to watch, it's Wilmer Flores, dude. Was the guy have to be like a Gold Glover or win a batting title or go to the Hall of Fame for you guys to let someone respond with who they like to watch? Come on.
That's how I feel about Yaz.
There
I
you
have a
go.
Yaz jersey.
That's fair.
Dilly wants to see the polar bear.
I do want to see with all of my heart. I want
And
to
I don't
see the
poo-poo on that.
That would be great.
Poo-poo.
I'll poo-poo if the deal gets done. But right now, I'm not poo-poo.
even close.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, look at
Not
that,
even
Eric.
Close. Not even.
Woo! Those Dodgers get you every time, don't they?
Look at.
I'm
that.
actually very shocked at how close the game started are.
Look at this.
Holy crap! A 7-time All-Star,
Oh,
4 World Series.
what are these numbers? Wait, who's this? Wait. Oh my, dude.
Not even close.
Look at the awards. Look at the
That guy
awards.
has 9 saves.
Tim and
That
Bum.
kinda
Yeah, we could do
funny.
Tim and Bum.
Man, I'm never gonna. Okay, can I actually tell a funny?
He actually had 600 more innings, though.
Can I tell a funny Sandy Koufax story if that's okay?
It's story time with Carter. Let's go.
So, Sandy Koufax, obviously, we all know him for his curveball and how good he was at that. So, the story was he was actually tipping his curveball at one point during one of his seasons, and pitcher and hitters were picking up on it and like, oh yeah, it's like he shifts his body like this. He's throwing a curveball, but he throws the curveball and they know it's coming. They can't hit it. They didn't hit it once, and that's like astounding to me because one of the things I did with one of my old mentors, we talked about baseball a lot, and Koufax was one of our main conversations about like how good he was. And it's so impressive to know how good of a pitcher he was. I mean, he is one of the only Dodgers that I have great respect for.
Yeah.
Heck of a player. Just so
Hey,
good.
Dilly. Dilly's been
Yeah.
here a long time and a proud member of our chat, haven't you, Dilly?
I
Yes.
sure have.
So, Dilly, I got a question for you. We're going to see how advertising works.
Okay.
Who is our featured sponsor?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I was so upset the other day because I gave you guys the perfect layup to throw down an ad read, and you totally whiffed on it. And I
We
was
must
so
have missed it.
Did we?
No, you guys mentioned it. Eric read it out. I was like, I think it was misunderstood. It was when I was talking about going to the park and what card should I pull out of my wallet to buy?
Oh,
some
yeah.
tickets?
Oh, yeah.
I was
That's
on
what
that
I said.
one.
The Visa.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was like,
Right over,
I need a
man.
better
Whoosh.
credit card, right?
And where would you go for a better credit card?
Bettercreditcards.com. Where
The
else would I go?
advertising works.
Exactly.
We want to thank our sponsors. See, when they want to renew, I'm going to tell them Dilly knew right off the sea. The advertising works.
There
Exactly.
you go.
Right
man.
on.
Okay.
Hey,
how
Dilly,
about
if you
that?
ever want to get another back card or autographed card or anything, you just go over and visit them over at our other sponsor there. You got to go
Check
over.
out Juan Marichal and Sandy Koufax. Now, granted, Juan Marichal pitched a lot longer, so
3,500. Ooh.
almost 100 games
That's a
more.
lot. Dude, that's so many innings.
That's
Jeez,
amazing,
only-
dude.
only
Look at the innings
63
pitched,
WAR,
dude.
that's
Oh
all.
my god, dude.
That's so
That
many.
is just
innings.
nuts.
That's crazy. Like, there's no pitcher that's going to go that long nowadays.
I was just going to
No.
say that. The game
No
has changed, hasn't it?
There's no way. There's like too many injuries. The
Oh, it's
velocity is
incredible.
too high.
Look at the strikeouts, though. That's you. I mean, Sandy Koufax was, of course, a strikeout machine compared to.
But the strikeouts
Juan.
are
Juan
very
was just
like,
Yeah, they're close, Eric. Look at that.
closer.
Yeah.
for
yeah,
sure.
but you got to remember, Juan Marichal played a lot more too, man.
Exactly.
That's a lot
With
weird.
Koufax coming in at 23-24. Look at the numbers, how close they are.
Yeah,
the
look
walks
at the
as
innings
well.
pitched. We're talking about over 1,000 innings pitched difference. You know, you're talking about 1,200.
What about the
It's
walks?
crazy, man.
I mean, the walks are definitely in favor of our good friend.
And then the
Juan
walks,
Marichal.
yeah, he was a command pitcher. Pitch to
Okay.
contact, wasn't
Actually-
a strikeout guy.
So Koufax has the better numbers there.
Well, depending on what you're looking at.
Koufax is profiles more like a Snell, and then Marichal profiles.
Well,
more
Marichel's giving you
web.
what you would call
Yeah.
web numbers, but
Yeah.
he's giving you-
Koufax, look at the numbers. Koufax got the job done.
He was a damn good
Mhm.
pitcher. He's the one Dodger I can truly respect. Like I will genuinely like tip my cap and be like, he's a great pitcher. I don't respect any of the other ones. No respect. Okay, no
I mean-
respect. He's-
I like Kershaw. I think Kershaw's cool.
Fuck yeah! I troll Kershaw a lot. I'm sorry. I give
Postseason Kershaw gets nothing from me, but regular season Kershaw's cool.
Pelea Kershaw. Oh man, those collapses are so awesome. I watch those clips back so often and I laugh so hard. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Okay, here we go, guys. Man, this is kind of fun. I like doing this.
What do we
Let's
got
do
next?
it. Will Clark, man.
And Gil Hodges.
I love Will
another
Clark.
Giant-
He's a lot.
Yeah, Will Clark. Hold on, I gotta check my list of like all-time Giants. Hold on. Time.
The hell just happened?
Yeah. Yeah, Will Clark. Yeah, he was an honorable mention on my list. I put him
Honorable, dude.
Matt Williams.
You need to readdress. Oh my gosh, look at this,
Eric's these youngsters.
It should be a no-brainer at that
Dude,
point.
you know what?
If
Dude.
if Hodges was elected.
This is Giant Sports Talk Live, Carter. Just so you know, just to remind
Okay.
you.
Fair.
Look at this.
I will do my research. I'm very sorry.
Look at games. Okay, games almost similar. Plate appearances pretty similar. Look at the hits.
The hits for sure.
Yeah.
Look at the home runs. Okay, he's got the power.
Fine. Yeah,
RBIs pretty damn close. Only a difference of what? 70, right around there. Stolen
69.
bases, look
Neither
at the
of them
batting
steal base
average.
worth a damn,
I know
though.
everyone wants to poo-poo the batting average. Look at the on base. Look at the slugging. Look at the
OBP.
OPS.
I love OBP. OBP is my favorite stat. I gotta say, I love OBP. It's a great stat, but slugging percentage is way in his favor. OPS.
So Gil Hodges is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and he's
Will Clark needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Clark started 100 less games, and that could be a full season, or not a full
that should
season,
be
but that could
Clark.
be an extra season at that
get
point.
him in there. Get him in there. Are you
Who's
kidding
down
me?
with OBP?
Come on.
Hey,
Look at
you
that.
know me.
384. Again, has an eye,
That's a
man.
good on base percentage for
This is
career.
what I'm saying, man.
With
This is-
career on base
Again,
percentage.
guys, this is why I said I want to get a professional hitter for the Giants. Someone who has a good average, has a nice eye with an on base. Look, would you say no to Will Clark today?
No,
Come on,
absolutely
man.
not.
You see what I'm saying? That's why you got to go get
I mean,
these
he's a-
guys.
He is he is what every analytical guy gushes over. I mean, batting average is great. OBP is great. He'd probably be a
Unbelievable.
superstar. He'd be a superstar nowadays. I mean,
You know what? What I really like about him is he didn't just leave it on the field either. You ever catch him on the radio, listen to his show, or with Eric Burns online? That guy brings it. He calls a spade, man. He calls
Yeah,
out
I
anybody
love
and
him.
everybody.
He's awesome. He's so awesome.
Worth the price of admit. They
Says
should
the
charge
quiet words out loud.
I actually had
does he
Willie
ever?
McCarthy as my first
We
baseman.
do that once in a while.
Man, dude, how is he not in the Hall of Fame though?
Hot take.
Oh, no, man.
I think
Oh, a hot take.
hot take. I think Ramos hits 30 bombs next year.
He could. I think
I
he could.
agree. I like that. No, I'm cool with
I
that.
like that a lot. And the more I keep
Up
seeing
longer.
about him, the more I think he's just a gamer. I think he hits 30 bombs and he gets the breakout
A
tag.
full season.
Dude, like
Wait
Hey,
a
Dilly, piggyback off that.
Wait
What
a
do you think? I'm saying Jung Hoo, 326.
I like-
think
you
he's
know
gonna
what?
bat
Wait a
I-
200.
second.
I-
Wait
What
a
do you
second.
think?
Wait a second. Let's get Ramos.
Yep.
Last year, right?
Yep.
Got his first full chance to play for the San Francisco Giants, right?
Hmm.
he plays good.
And Carter, what was Elliot Ramos last year?
An all-star.
There you go. There we go, guys. I tell you, man, the chat, you guys set them up, knock them down, man. Love it.
Man.
Love it. But yeah, 100%.
But
To your
30,
point, Dilly.
30 bombs? I'll
I think
take
he
that.
could.
I'll take the. I might actually take the over.
Is-
Oh, yeah, I'd take it. Man,
So
now he would be the
this-
first Giant since Bonds to hit 30
This
home
is
runs. That's a giant.
unless somebody else on the team does it first in the
Right.
season.
Yeah, you never know who it might
so
be, right?
what I'm taking, this is what I'm going to say. Ramos has Vlad Jr.'s 2022 season statistically. That's what I'm going to say. He hit 32. Vlad hit 32 bombs that year, had 97 RBI, and bat 274. I think that's what he's going to do.
Okay, I like that.
Interesting.
I really
okay,
like that.
man.
I mean, he's playing left field full time now as well.
Yep.
With,
If he's healthy, if he has a full healthy season, that's what he will do.
yeah,
That's
And
my
here's
guess.
out
another
there
thing.
with Lee. I
tell you
think that Lee will actually play well. I think he'll play well. I
He's
mean,
He'll be
he's-
fine.
he'll be fine. I mean,
be
he's
fine.
a professional. He's a
I'll
I think
tell
when
you
a guy
what.
can hit it, you don't have to have a bounce back batting year.
I'll tell you what,
No.
though. I'll tell you what concerns me.
Don't tell me he's coming from the ABL or whatever again.
Nope. Has nothing to do with
Good.
that.
Good. We're on the right track.
Remember when the Giants signed Michael Conforto?
Mhm.
You remember when they signed him?
Yeah.
I don't remember when we signed him. What was he coming off of?
Oh, come on, Eric. Come on.
I
What's
think
he coming
I think
off
it plays different.
Are you going to compare the Jung-Hoo Lee injury
Come on.
and Conforto's? Come on.
I think it.
Oh.
What did,
I
what did
think-
Conforto
that's
come off? What
not-
kind of
that's not
injury?
Okay. No,
What kind of
sorry.
injury did he come off of? There's precedent here, guys. What did he come
No,
off of?
This is
A
different. though.
shoulder surgery.
Well,
I
he
don't
came off
know.
of shoulder surgery.
I
How
don't
is
know
it
if it's because
different?
I'm just a Giants fan or not, but I think that because Lee is a contact hitter, he's not lifting and launching. He's
Fair
not
enough.
trying to hit it over the fence. His
Still,
bat,
Good
his,
answer, Dilly.
His approach is different, so he doesn't have to. He just has to put it in play. That's all he
He's
does.
trying to
That's
get
what
on
he's getting
base.
paid to do.
And then he's
Exactly.
running around the outfield. You know, he's got those legs. He's going to be running out there. All he's got to do is reach. Boop,
He's
catch.
not a
I
strikeout
understand.
machine
I'm
like
just saying-
Conforto either.
all I'm saying is just be careful coming off injury because you just don't know.
Yeah,
the
for
swing
sure.
could be
No,
the
injury will
the
get-
swing
Cautiously
could be a
optimistic.
little bit off. Just saying.
Cautiously optimistic. I worry more about how Kim will come back from that.
That's a good one.
That's more.
Because that's
the
a more
concern
intense
I have.
position. He's
Yeah,
playing
and
shortstop, and that's
it's his throwing arm as well. So it's not Jung-Hoo's not his throwing arm. So I know for batting, obviously that's not ideal, but like at least defensively, that's not going to take a hit. But
And I like what
worry
Johnny
about
T
it.
said, guys. See Johnny T in the chat? He said something. It's already gone up, but you guys were chatting there. Ramos, pro hitter. Jung-Hoo Lee, pro hitter. I like bringing in these guys that can hit, Eric.
That's
And
why,
they're going to hit with for average.
Why do you think I keep hollering for freaking Soto and Vlad and not for Adames? Just saying.
Yes. I'm in with you on that one. No poo-poo in there, Betty. Nope. I like it.
There we go.
Ramos is a great find, isn't he? There's a guy. He's going to hit for average and 30 bombs.
There you go.
honestly, like
It's
if
a
we
rarity.
didn't have Ramos,
I know it
Ramos,
is.
I'd be really afraid right now. Like I'd be
Yeah.
genuinely like scared because it'd be
That's,
like,
and look at this. And this is what I'm talking about. He did that without any protection in a lineup.
Yep.
So if you added a Juan Soto or a Vlad Jr., how much better would he be?
he would be so much better.
Come
Like,
on, man.
I mean, like I watched Ramos play, and he took it all in stride. I mean, like he played super well despite all the bad conditions around him, and he has been great. I trust him. I trust him to do. I listen, but the thing is, the standard's higher now for him, so I'm gonna have to see the same production. But
Yeah.
he has been really good. Like he has been like all things considered. Like again, I say this like if we didn't have him, Fitz, and a bunch of these other guys this next season, I'd be like so worried right now. I'd be genuinely like shaking in my boots because
And
I'd be
they're
thinking,
all playing
do?
for free.
Real quick, I took a suggestion from the chat. It was Tom Wyatt, as a matter of fact, says compare Bobby Bonds and Duke Snyder. Bobby Bonds is pretty damn
Look
good.
at Duke.
that's a lot of stolen bases, man.
That's a lot of stolen freaking bases.
I didn't get to watch Duke because we're all too young. But he was the I told you last
Man,
night. Eric grew up watching the Expos. He was the Expos TV announcer for
Mm.
my entire
He
childhood.
was
with Dave Van Horn, who went to the Miami Marlins.
Dude, Montreal needs a team again. Montreal
Do
needs
they ever? I keep telling Eric, Vancouver. They got a big dome stadium there. Vancouver. That's where the Rays should be going. Vancouver. Play on the West Coast.
Tampa proper doesn't
They
care. You might as
prefer
well
to
move 'em.
just shell their money to the Yankees. It's
Speaking of a
fine.
shell, did you see the picture of the post-storm dome?
Yes.
Holy crap.
They said it's going to take like $55 million to fix that.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
You heard it
Might as
right
well
off.
not even fix it though, because honestly, I hate Tropicana Field. That place
Oh,
sucks.
that I don't even know what words to use. That is a dungeon. It's like playing in a dungeon.
Exactly.
Good
Like,
point.
Nobody's
Mercy.
there to watch the game anyway.
I mean,
Okay.
That's a good point.
I get it.
Let me-
It's Florida. It's Florida. It's hot, but it's like that place sucks. It's trash. Like the catwalks, the sterile environment. Just trash.
Here's a question, Senior. If the Giants can afford it, and we know they can, what's wrong with having Jung-Hoo Lee, Ramos, Mayo, Soto, Eldridge? Come on, man. Why not? All it costs is money. Mayo is going to take a deal. All you got to do is pay the guy. What's wrong with them paying money to get a guy? You bet, Tom.
I'm willing to do that.
Why not? Just
Like,
pay
it's
him the
not-
money.
it's-
That's all you
listen,
got to do.
It's just money. I'm just gonna say it's just money.
Yeah, it's just money.
And he's gonna go.
listen.
He's going to whoever pays the
It's
most.
somebody else's money, dude.
Exactly.
This
I'm not
is
debating.
meaningless,
I'm not
okay?
debating whether
This
he's going to
is
come here or not.
nothing.
I'm
Okay?
just saying, pay him the money. That's all. It's as
This-
simple as
it
that.
doesn't mean
It's
anything. Okay?
simple.
Classic line. Show me
Me the money.
The
money.
money.
That's it. That's
Mhm.
it. Nothing else. You don't have to do no crazy stuff. You pay.
Just pay. Like
But who
I listen,
cares if you both look? How much do you have to pay to go to a game right now, anyways? And you're looking at a shitty fucking product. To be honest with you,
There you
right?
go. There you
So why
go.
not? You're paying $70 for a damn pizza.
That
So
is
why not pay
that
$70
is
for a pizza who's actually freaking worth shit?
Ah, this is why I love the show, guys.
you know what's great
Man.
is that hit like straight into the deepest part of my heartstrings because
Right?
literally just
True.
over to my left
It
I
makes no
have
sense.
a big ass Tony's pizza box that was $70.
Yes.
Like
What?
I'm not
Come
even
on,
joking.
man.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Like, I'm paying $70 for garlic fries. Like, it's
It's ridiculous, man.
I
Pretty good
want
garlic
to.
fries.
I want to watch good baseball. Like, you know what I want? I want to say in like 3 years, we're playing the Dodgers in the NLCS. That's what I want to see in 3 years. I want to
Yeah,
play
man.
them in the NLCS.
$70 garlic fries taste so much better when you've got 30 bomb home
Look at-
run hitters.
Senior wants me to be. He wants to put me out of my misery, man. It might drag on. Hey, Senior, it might. This
No,
might be
seriously, I'm gonna
a
say
daily
this.
occurrence.
Like I want to
I
say
hope
that.
it-
Okay,
to be
listen,
honest with you,
I
I hope it's soon because this is itching.
I kept coming in on the remember May of last year, Eric. I know that was a long time ago, and that was a different world ago for you. But I used to go on and talk to you on that other show, and I used to say, guys, I just was at the ball game tonight. I paid $5 to go, and everybody in the chat was like, "You didn't go to a Giants game for $5." Yes, I did, and I had already bought the season ticket. Bernice and I. You can go. Cheapest, probably one of the cheapest tickets in town or in Major League Baseball, Eric. But again, you hit the nail on the head. You got a $5 product.
I want to go.
You got a $5 product.
Over the summer, I had so much fun going. I want to see good baseball, though. Can I
Yeah,
see good
absolutely.
baseball, please? Can I just have
Hey.
some decent baseball?
Since we're talking about off-season stuff, might as well play it now. Here we go, guys.
Oh, I would just want to look.
There you
That's
go.
why for $5,
There we go.
for $5, I got to hang out with Carter, man.
There you go.
Best
Oh,
$5 ever spent right there.
Man, it was good. It was good to see you there, man. It was awesome. Just
Who were you there with? Your uncle?
Yeah, I was with my uncle. Yeah, it was a great day. We got to talk, but he got pissed off because he got to watch the Giants get absolutely smacked by Michael Harris and the Braves. But yeah.
That was right. Remember, I think that was the game. Remember, he launched one out. They gave up like 5 runs in the first inning, wasn't it?
That was the grand
like
slam
Robbie
by
Ray,
Harris.
like
Yeah.
he didn't get a single guy out.
That was the
Oh, yeah,
McCovey
no, I
Cove Mike
remember that.
game. Remember?
Oh no.
Okay, Eric, we're at the 3-hour 10 mark. I got 2% left on the laptop. You play me out of here, and I'll catch the end of the show. I'll catch you back here tomorrow night, guys.
Right on. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping it up here soon.
You cool with that?
Here it is.
Because I'm just going to die on the air. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys.
See you, Glenn.
Peace out.
Hey, see you, boys.
See ya.
All right. There we go. Here we go. Brand new single, hot off the presses. Let's see what this is about.
We're already here. Jeez, let's do it.
Logan woke up with a heavy heart. Trade rumors buzzing, time to part. Bill's name was called in the deal, leaving the Giants field. It all feels real. He's thrown countless strikes from that mound, home of the Giants, where dreams were found. But now they say it's time for change. Logan's journey is starting to rearrange. Farewell, Logan Webb, it's time to fly. For too long, before dreams die, you were a gem on that diamond stage. Now trade winds blow, turn a new page.
Oh my God, dude. It sounds so depressing, man.
Every game, he gave his all. A fortress against each batter's call.
It's a trade. He didn't die.
But now they speak of values gained. Trading glory, though hearts are pain.
My lighter is flickering in the
New
wind.
horizons for talent shown. Mayo's promise in the unknown. Yet memories of Logan's prime
God damn, bro.
will echo through the test of time. Farewell, Logan Webb, it's time to fly. Before too long, before dreams die, you were a gem on that diamond stage. Now trade winds blow, turn a new page.
Wow.
Jesus, guys, it sounds like I'm at a funeral here.
No, it feels like a country funeral.
Unbelievable.
New
This is
horizons for
This is
talent
unbelievably
shown.
sad.
Mayo's promise in the unknown. Yet memories of Logan's prime will right go through the test of time. Farewell, Logan Webb, it's time to fly. Before too long, before dreams die, you were a gem on that diamond stage. Now trade winds blow, turn a new page.
Man.
That was something.
Jesus.
Man. Dude. Dude.
I'm gonna go to.
That sounds so depressing, man.
That's hilariously depressing.
And that's why you can't
God.
get rid of him.
I mean, the lyrics are good. It talks good about him, but it's just the feel just sounds so.
God, now I don't want to get rid of him. I can't do it now. It feels wrong.
Yeah, I think you know
It
what.
is
I think
wrong.
you made a mistake, Senior. I
It's
think
wrong.
you want now. People want to hold on to him.
Yeah.
I
I feel like I
think
just
you-
lost a
feel
loved
it's-
one.
Yeah, right.
It's
Now
like-
people are like,
God, man, I feel like I'm-
no. We need to hold on to our beloved Logan
Went to
Webb.
the wake of Logan Webb.
Senior, I think you misjudged this one. It was an awesome
Jeez,
song,
man.
though, dude.
Ah,
Awesome freaking song.
God, that was freaking crazy, man.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Hey, Dilly, Carter, thanks for showing up. I'm gonna close this damn
Absolutely.
thing down, and we'll be back tomorrow, guys.
Sounds good.
Hopefully we'll see you. All right,
Well,
Dilly,
the
thanks,
Tyson
man.
fight.
All right.
Oh, Tyson. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
That's going to be interesting. If he doesn't win, the fix is in. Telling
Yeah.
you.
There you go.
Right.
I
All right,
agree.
Dylan.
Win for the sake
Peace
of
out.
humanity. For the sake of humanity, please win.
All right, Carter.
Yep. See
See
ya.
you, man. All right, guys. There was Carter and Dilly coming on the show. It was awesome. Glenn has already departed because his laptop was about to die on him. Anyways, guys, appreciate the fun. Again, always have fun here on Giant Sports Talk Live. Join us again tomorrow, 8 o'clock. And we'll do it all over again. What will be the title? Who knows? Just stay tuned, and we'll think of something. We will always think of something. You guys always bring it strong as usual. Couldn't do it without you guys. You guys are awesome. And we will see you tomorrow night, Friday night, after the Tyson and Paul fight. We might possibly be coming on early tomorrow. I know we're trying to get Tommy D on the show tomorrow. Talk about what's going on in New York. Worse than death. Thanks, man. Hey, maybe we'll get you on another time. Hey, anytime I throw out the link, you are more than welcome to join and give us your point of view. Love to hear what you have to say. But yeah, we might come on a little bit early. We'll see if we could get Tommy on. We'll come on around 7. If not, we'll be on 8 o'clock as usual. All right, guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. We will see you tomorrow. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.